Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well. How's it going, Niggly? How's it going, Prince? Hello, hello, hello. I believe the vertical stream should be up and should be public. Let me check. Because sometimes the vertical stream does go private. It's good. I think we're up. Alright, we've got both streams active. So good morning to both. Good morning to both. Alright, let's hop in. I think we're done for the most part opening up Crimson Blaze, so we'll most likely just open up some old Mega Altaria packs. If anything. Man, Taz Prodigy. I don't know how Taz Prodigy is able to get every single card in the game. He's got every single card. So I think I pretty much have all of the... Now since I have that, we have pretty much all the cards besides just Darkrai and then Shinies to trade, it seems. Darkrai and Shinies. How's it going, Shanks? Oh, 24-hour Wonder Pick, a Mega Steelix. It's always the Mega Steelix we see. No joke, this is the 4th time we've seen Mega Steelix on the Wonder Pick. Or 5th. This is the 5th time, I think. Someone shares with you literally the second after the reset? Yeah, probably. I think the reset was like 5 hours ago or something. You're only missing 3 to finish the set. Close. The 24-hour Wonder Picks have not been nice. But I think it's A-okay. We're going to be swapping from Crimson Blaze to Mega Rising. Because, in all honesty, it would be nice. It would be nice. Podium backdrop. Oh, first, second, third. Cool. Now I can put Charmeleon as number 1 up there. It would be nice to get another Flame Patch from Mega Rising. And I can open up Mega Altaria packs for the Darkrai to try and get Darkrai. So we've got Mega Altaria. I think that's a 3rd Whimsicott I can trade to someone. It's a 3rd. Steelix will meet me again next time. Oh yeah, we've been losing against that Steelix for quite a bit. I've not seen any trainers on the 24-hour Wonder Pick yet. This guy has a lot of reverse hollows to trade. I wish I could also accept requests, but our list is full, unfortunately. It's full, and I don't see it not being full in the foreseeable future. We'll have to wait. Some people go inactive. We'll have to remove people who are not playing the game anymore. Alright, that's done. We got bonus week. Wonder Pick 3 times. Use pack stamina and we get the podium's backdrop. Another pack to open up. We need fire, water, lightning, dark, and that's it. We're getting there, man. You missed 3. You think, sadly, you missed a Serena a while ago? Oof. If it makes you feel any better, I don't know if it will. Probably not. But I have yet to find a deck that wants to use Serena in the deck. I got a full art Serena when we were opening up like 100 packs. I've yet to see a deck that uses Serena. No, my friends list is full right now, Oscar. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to constantly remove people who are inactive. But at the moment, yeah, my friends list is full. My friends list is full. But I'm trying. Could be worse. You have a full art looker. I don't think full art looker is too bad. Maybe the worst trainer in the game, but I don't know. I've traded some of my trainers for a lot of other trainers that I just will not use and have not used yet, just because I didn't have them. So I was like, sure, why not? Like Hiker, for example, I traded a Fantina for a Hiker. I don't use Hiker. I haven't used Hiker. But I never had him, so I was like, sure. I traded for a Traveling Merchant, which I still haven't used. So there are some cards that I've definitely used. The funny thing about Serena is I gave it a favorite, a gold tag, because I was like, okay, well, we're probably going to have this be a staple in most decks. Might as well put it as a favorite. We have yet to use Serena. We've yet to use Serena. How's it going, Parachute? Would I call myself a VTuber? I don't know. Does the model count? He was able to get a full art Mars for Serena when this set first came out and everyone wanted her. Now, maybe people just don't want her, but I'm not too sure. What do I throw in? Ditto. Ditto. The new one. You still can't justify having Serena in a deck? Yeah, you and me both. I haven't actually added Serena into a deck yet. Alright, without further ado, I think we hop in. So the good news is we already have all... Actually, let's do some solo missions. Let's do some solos. We still have yet to get a full art Mareep. And then we'll hop in and do some battles. The good news is we already have the decks built. We built them yesterday, so we don't have to spend too much time making the deck today. We're going to be playing that Banette Ariados. We're going to be trying the Incineroar. With the Arcanine Salazzle, the Everything Burn kind of deck. We're going to be trying both. And then if we have time, we'll try out a third deck. How's it going, Alvin? Maybe when more Mega Pokemon come out, yeah. I think when more Mega Pokemon come out, Serena will get some action. All right, Lucario, I think. Or Riolu, my bad. So, guaranteed we're going to play 2 decks today. It's Sunday. For those who don't know, Sunday is usually my day off. I relax, I do some chores around the house, and I start prepping for the next week, right? However, because we don't really have that many decks, we're missing a couple of decks. Or I guess we don't have that many videos, I guess I should say. We don't have that many videos scheduled to go live. So that's the reason why we're going to be playing today. And hopefully recording some new videos, some new decks. And we can get that scheduled out for Monday, Tuesday. Because I have a video scheduled for today, but that's it. I don't have anything for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the whole next week. Ranked mode is coming out soon, so we'll stop playing like random decks once ranked mode drops on Friday, and we'll be playing some like actual strong decks, and it won't even matter if they're old decks, right? Like someone gave me a deck idea, and they said I should play Zero Aura, 2 of them, Jolteon EX, 2 of them, and Mew EX, also 2 of them, I think. Sounds like a very strong deck in theory. Jolteon can snipe all the other Pokemon. Zero Aura can bring up energy, and then you can attack quickly with Jolteon 80, or you can transfer that energy into Mew with Elemental Switch. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. So some of these decks that I have written down, I'm going to be saving until ranked mode comes out. And I'm down to try out like strong old decks, if that makes any sense. Decks that are of the older variety from like different packs, and we'll try that out in ranked mode. But for now, we got like 4 or 5 days until ranked, so let's try and get some new decks that we haven't played yet. Am I the only one who actually thought you were a dad because of the dad sneeze? I am not a dad. Unless being a pet owner counts. We had to land double heads. And we land double heads. You've opened up over 46,000 cards. A lot of money. I think I'm around the same. I think we just broke 41. I hate the fact that I watch the streams means I know the game. You know which games get on YouTube. Yeah, if the deck does well, we put it up on YouTube pretty much. If the deck doesn't do well, then we're not going to upload it. Unless we're playing like a challenge deck where all we're doing is trying to get 1 win. Yeah, there's some players. I think I saw a Reddit post of a player who actually ended up getting over 120,000 cards. Some crazy number. I've opened up quite a bit of cards as well, but that is definitely slowing down, and I hope they keep releasing like single packs and not triple packs. Triple packs is like, I guess, the only time I will spend a little bit so we can get all the cards, because it's kind of like one of those you got to spend money to make money situations. Since I'm a content creator and I need to actually get the cards as quickly as possible so I can make the decks and upload them, we tend to spend just a little bit so we can actually make the videos and upload. But if we open up, for example, if we open up packs on day 1, and we end up getting at least a couple of cards that I can actually run in decks, then there's no need to continue opening up a bunch of packs, right? There's no need. Like if I open up packs day one and I open up like 100 packs and I end up getting like a couple of 2 copies of EXs and 3 stars or 3 diamonds, and I have at least like 5, 6, 7 decks I can play, then I'm good. I'll just open up the free packs every day. I've gotten 1 rare pack parachute. A singular rare pack. I have a YouTube clip of it. I'm not sure what pack expansion it was from, but I've only gotten 1 singular rare pack, sadly. I'm gonna hit this guy. How's it going, Lee? Hey, thanks for the kind words, Kev. Tried pulling for gold Pokeball since you finished current sets. What pack is the gold Pokeball in? Out of curiosity. Man, I'm jumping back and forth between this guy. We were playing like hot potato. Guess we just go in and finish off this guy. Oh, Shining Revelry. Ah. That's a good pack to open. There's a lot of good cards in Shining Revelry. I'm still opening up Mega Altaria to finish up my Darkrai collection. And I want another Flame Patch. It'd be nice. Do I have a lucky special soulmate? I am married. I've been married for quite some time. Wait, he swapped to Tapu Koko. He hasn't even finished. He can't even go in for the kill. 2040. No, let's just retreat. This guy's an AI, by the way. He's not real. This is a bot solo mission. Yeah, I got my first rare pack probably a little after 20,000 cards opened, but I've only gotten 1. I've only gotten 1, but maybe I should be a little more thankful about that, because I've heard that some people have opened up probably the same amount, 40,000, and they have not gotten anything yet, so gotta be thankful. Yeah, rare pack, god pack. I think the official term on the Pokemon Pocket game is rare pack, so I just default to rare pack. You usually use my solo Mega Venusaur deck for the mission? Oh, that's a good idea actually, because there's no way Mega Venusaur can mess up when the AI is playing, right? There's only 1 single Pokemon to put down. There's only 1 Pokemon to evolve into. It's a very no thinking deck, and the AI should be able to manage. So that makes sense. I forgot what we're doing. We're still looking for 1 more Mareep full art. I don't know when this solo event ends. I might have to actually crack open some solo currency or event currency. It ends in 7 days. If we don't end up getting it soon, I'll have to end up spending some event currency. But anyways, the event is done, completed. We'll come back to that. I'll do more offline. It is deck open, or it is time to create some decks and play some decks. A lot of people really liked the Smoke and Mirrors. A couple of people liked it just for the name alone. I'm like a proud dad when it comes to this deck. I'm like a proud dad, proud father, because I am happy about this deck. Like, the funny thing is, the origin of this deck was we were gonna make a Magmortar Charmeleon deck, and then I realized, wait a minute, Magmortar doesn't need Charmeleon. He has Magmar. He can stoke. Charmeleon's not really doing anything. This deck seems weird. And then I read the ability and I was like, wait a minute, this ability sounds familiar to the Magnezone. And since we can self-ramp on Magmar and Magneton can self-ramp, it's a beautiful deck. Someone did make an interesting point though in the comments. They said the deck feels like it might brick, even though we didn't brick. We went 7-0 and then we lost after that. They said they want Clement in the deck. So if you guys did watch the video, I think Elemental Switch is the wild card in the deck. I'm not too sure if we actually used it in the majority of our games, but you could always swap out Elemental Switch for Clement, give you some guaranteed Magnetons. You can also Clement for the Magnetons, then May them away, or May them away and then Clement after. So if you really wanted to, you could May Magnetons if you already had them in hand, have some Magmortars or Magnezones, then Clement to bring them back. So a little bit of synergy there, if anything. But yeah, I guess one Clement for the Magnet Elemental Switch would be nice. What are my thoughts on the promo Swablu? Promo Swablu. Is that the Find a Friend one? Yeah. Put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. I still think the Swablu that puts you to bed is better, mainly because I've actually went up against decks where I was going to win. They retreat into Swablu, put me to bed. I can't wake up for 3 turns. They win the game. And besides, you have Lesia and Swablu decks because you're most likely going to be bringing those. Like, what are you going to be trying to find a friend for? Unless you're trying to find a Mega Altaria, but since it's a stage 1, it's very easy to find it. I think Lesia in the deck is better. Yeah, the one who sleeps is better. Alright, so this deck right here. Banette plus Ariados. We made this deck yesterday. We played 1 game. The idea of the deck seemed nice. And this will be our first time actually playing it. It's Banette, Ariados, and the key is we're running to Psychic Energy only because Banette will be the only attacker. Mew EX is like the wild card, just in case we need to go up against like a Mega Venusaur, Mega Charizard, something, I don't know. Hit them first, put them to bed, anything. Actually, we'd be fine against a Mega Venusaur. They wouldn't be able to build up energy with Banette. The idea is get to Banette in the active spot as quickly as possible. Which is why I wanted to try and put double X speed in the deck, but we need Banette in the active spot as quickly as possible. Evolve and attack. And as long as we attack, they can't build energy on the front, and Ariados means that they can't retreat, so they're stuck, and then they can lose. So that's the theme of the deck. I don't think we'll need Mew EX because we played a game, and the game we won. The game was insane. We actually won with like ease. We won with ease. We were like, wait a minute, how was it? It wasn't even challenging. But we'll see how the games go today. And Mew EX didn't do anything, so if Mew EX doesn't need to be in the deck, we'll just kick him out, throw in like another X speed or something. Alvin, if no one's hitting you up for the trade, you might want to try to hit up like Reddit. Go to Reddit, make an account, post. I'm pretty sure there's a good trading community on Reddit. Or download the app. There's an app called, does anyone know what the app is called? PokeHub? something. It's a trading app where you can request trades for Pokemon Pocket. I'd recommend doing that. Banette is such a rage-inducing Pokemon to play against. Oh yeah. Can we see Beedrill Ariados? I do have Beedrill Ariados. If you're ever curious about decks, you can always go to my YouTube channel and then search to see what deck. I think I put no full art Ariados because we didn't have the full arts here, but we do have double full art. I like this deck. This deck is nice as well. It's running just one EX Beedrill and then one non-EX Beedrill. Double rare candy because Beedrill is your main win, right? You want to get that early aggression. And then we do have a quick grow extract either for the Beedrill, the Weedle to Kakuna, or Spinnerack to Ariados. So that's the Beedrill deck. You made a null Venusaur deck with 9 and 1. You can use Grass Energy for Silvally. True. Oh, you want the other Ariados? The Dark Ariados? Are you talking about for the Banette deck? The reason why we're not running the Dark one, well, you need Dark Energy, right? Yeah. If there is a Psychic Ariados anyways, I still wouldn't run Psychic Ariados. The theme of this deck that we're playing, or going to play, Banette, is... Banette means if they're in the active spot, you can't put energy onto them. So say, for example, it's a Pokemon that needs 2 energy to attack, and it has 1 energy, and it has 1 energy to retreat. They can't get out of the active spot because now their energy to retreat is 2, and they have 1 energy. They would have to either Leaf out, X-Speed out, something like that to reduce their retreat cost. And the more we build Ariados on the back, like 2 Ariados, the harder it is for them to actually retreat. This is like they trap them in the front spot. Suggest you a pack to open up tonight. OG Genetic Apex Charizard. That's the deck. Alright, this is the second deck. You can see why I want to try to get... I'll rename it and everything. Burn. This is the Burn Everything deck. This is also a viewer requested deck. This is also a viewer requested deck. And it is running Incineroar, Arcanine, and Salazzle. Double Flame Patch, 1 rare candy, 1 single line of Incineroar, 2, 3, 4 basic Pokemon, a Will for the Arcanine, and that's it. I don't know how well this is gonna do. I'm not too keen on the idea of this, but I will give it a shot nonetheless. I don't think there are any new Crimson Blaze cards in the expansion here, or in this pack, or in this deck list, unfortunately, so this is using some older cards. They did Corviknight so dirty, no one made a deck with it. Corviknight. Is that the 3 energy metal Pokemon? That might not be too bad. I mean, if you're able to ramp up, Corviknight could be unkillable. It's stage 2, so you're going to play a late game. 3 energy, and you discard 2 metal energy. If you're able to ramp up Corviknight with, like, say, a Probo Pass, Dialga would be risky. Because once Dialga dies, you lose once Corviknight dies as well. But a Probo Pass, 1 single Probo Pass to build up 2 Corviknights, and you're taking minus 50 from attacks. Put some Steel Aprons on there as well. You're taking minus 60, and you can't be afflicted with status effects. Maybe throw some Adamans in. you've got a very tanky Pokemon right here doing 100 damage. And Probopass will help you steam pile extra energy. Like if you have at least 5 energy on this Pokemon, you'll be able to get easily 2-3 attacks in. And then you can also build up the other one on top of that. So just 2 attacks with Probopass to build 1 Corviknight, so you're good at 4 energy. You go down from 4 to 2, you put 1 bench energy, go up to 2 to 3, you can attack twice for 200 or 100 each. And then hopefully you can build up a second Corviknight. So as long as you can attack 3 times with Probopass, you've got at least 3 attacks, or at least 2 times. If you can attack at least, I guess 3 times. I guess 3 times you would need to do, right? Every time you attack with Probopass, it's technically another attack you get to do with Corviknight. Yeah, I think the main reason why we haven't set up a Discord yet is because I just don't have the time to try to manage a Discord at the moment. But it is on the to-do list. Please make a deck with your guy Corvi. I'll write it down. Maybe we can try that before ranked mode comes out. Because if anything, Probopass is a new card that came out this update, yes? Probopass, this is a new card, the Metallic Turbo. So I think Metallic Turbo, Corviknight makes the most sense. So I'm down to actually do that. I'm down to make a Corviknight deck with Probopass. We'll see. Let's see if we have time to do it today. Maybe we can jump into it. For now, this is the deck. Let's hop in, let's play some games. Deck list is up on the right side if you guys are on the horizontal stream. How's it going, Ryan? Yeah, I think Probopass would be your best bet, and you go no EX in the Corviknight. You have to hope that you can start with Probopass. Down to try it. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. I'm down to give it a shot. Alrighty, we're going first. And I think we did say we want to start with Shuppet in the front. I'll put Tapu Lele down. We have an X speed, so worst case scenario, they try to Sabrina us or something. So Shuppet is what we want because they can't build energy in the active spot once we go Banette. Us going first means we can evolve into a Banette. And Professors will hopefully help me find a Banette, just one. Alas, no dice. We'll end turn. Maybe you can red card and help us out. The moment we attack, you won't be able to build up that second energy for the Mega Altaria. We'll be set. So Moment of Truth, I suppose. We got 2 Banettes in the deck, 12 cards. It's a 1 in 6 chance. Come on, we don't need to wake up, it doesn't matter. Once we get the evolution, we're able to actually still wake up regardless. Come on, Banette. I so want to repel, but if I repel, he'll build. I could get greedy. I'm not going to X-speed anymore. I'm pretty confident about that. And I'm down to Copycat for 3. Not even going to repel. I really want Banette. 1, 2, 3. Oh my, we got it. Let's go. And a Spinnerack so we can Ariados trap him. I wish we had it last turn because now he can technically retreat. Hit him for 3 or 30. Nightbind him, which means that he can't build energy on the active spot. Yes, he'll be able to retreat and go Chingling, which is the sad part. We'll need to build. What do we need to do? Actually, all we need now is a Repel or a Sabrina. Because once he puts energy on Swablu, retreats, goes to Chingling, I'll kill Chingling, get a +1. And then all I need to do is get a Repel into the Indeedee, and I'll be set. A Sabrina would absolutely be great right here. I got the Repel. Too little too late, unfortunately. Now we got to think about this. Yes. If I kill the Chingling, I won't be able to actually trap the Indeedee because I can't repel off of a Mega Altaria. And if I attack the Mega Altaria, I mean, he doesn't have any other basic Pokemon. Maybe, just maybe, he doesn't find another basic Pokemon. Mega Altaria goes down from 100 to 70. I live at 10. And then all I need is a Sabrina, and I'll be able to Sabrina. This is asking for quite a bit. I know it is. It's asking for quite a bit. But as long as he doesn't find a basic Pokemon here, we can live, and then we just need to find Sabrina. He's... Oh! I forgot about Banette! You've got to be kidding me. I literally... So I play tested this deck before, like, one game, and I forgot. I was confused. So us killing Chingling, he put in the Mega Altaria. Because he put Mega Altaria in, he's not able to actually build up energy because he's in the active spot. That same effect still carries over even after Chingling dies. So now he has to build the Indeedee, but because of that, he can't build the Altaria to retreat because we have him at a 2 retreat cost. So unless he has an X speed, he'll eventually die. Yes, he's healing for 20, but he's taking 10, which means in 18 turns, he will lose to my Banette. In 18 turns, he'll lose to my Banette. And once we get a second Spinnerack down, then he'll never be able to retreat, period. It's crazy. Wait, it's actually crazy. Spinnerack's going down. Alright, let's attack. So, if he doesn't have an X-Speed or anything, then I'll see you guys in 18 turns at the very end of the match, when we just slowly kill this guy and hit him over and over and over. He can't escape and he can't attack. Man, this just shuts down every single deck. I also don't know why I'm building up so much energy on the Tapu Lele, because that Indeedee could technically kill me. We're looking for one more Ariados to guarantee that this guy will be stuck. I'm still fearful of an X speed. He just conceded. He knows that he just conceded because we're still doing damage. 30 damage per turn is still 10 extra damage with the healing. And we'll eventually get him down in 16 more turns. And by then, it's not going to end up in a draw. It's going to end up as me winning. This deck is evil, man. This deck is actually evil. What the heck, man? That is some crazy stuff. I could have theoretically saved my bench for Mew EX as well. But I think double Ariados with one Banette, with one Tapu Lele is the prime setup that you want. Right? That's like the prime setup. What are they waiting for? An X-Speed or a Leaf? I guess so. Yeah, Mew would have been a finisher, but I wanted to try and put Spinnerack Ariados down to guarantee that an X-Speed won't get him out of the active spot. Because he could be running an X-Speed in the deck. I'm not sure. But no way he's running Leaf in that kind of deck. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. If he had a second Indeedee Bradley, that would have been... I think I would have had to concede or just go for the draw. No, or I would have... If he had a second Indeedee, I probably would have had to have one of my Pokemon die intentionally, so I can try to put Mew EX down or something. Alright, we are going second. Alright, we're going second, and I kind of want to put Tapu Lele down with Shuppet and that. I'm going to enter with Tapu Lele first. I think the main reason why is because since we have to go second, we don't evolve quickly, which means I can just put energy on Tapu Lele, attack, and then I can still retreat, evolve, and then still attack with Banette. It keeps my Banette safe in the active spot because he's kind of like our main win condition, funny enough. Nothing is lost. So I think if you are going second, starting with someone other than Banette is probably going to be the best use case scenario. And if you're going first, then Shuppet into a Banette is the clear start for you. Ariados, never. It's a spinner rack and it's grass energy. You're never going to be able to attack. He's mainly going to be in the back line. But I do like a Tapu Lele here. I do like a Tapu Lele. Doesn't really do much. Oh, well, I guess it does do much now. It's a Leafeon. Because we need that. We need energy to do damage. Alright, so they got Celebi, which won't do anything to us. They've got an Eevee and a Leafeon. I won't be able to stop the Leafeon from ramping, unfortunately. We do have the Banette, like I was just mentioning. Maybe me attacking the front here will scare this guy into not trying to ramp up and do 70 damage. Maybe he just forgot what Banette does and he'll just build up the back. Yes? I don't know why he's running fighting energy with the Celebi and a Leafeon in this Eevee. There's no fighting Leaf. Is there a fighting Eevee in the game? No, right? There's no rock fighting evolution Pokemon for Eevee, unless I'm mistaken. I mean, he's looking for something. He's using May, so I want to see what he's trying to cook. As long as he uses Leafeon's ability on someone else, we trap Leafeon in the active spot. We don't trap him. We only have one Ariados, and he'll be able to retreat the 2 energy. But it would be very nice. Please don't put on yourself. Please, 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 please. No. You might be cooked here, chat. Yes, he's retreating. Whoa, now. We can get an EX kill right here. All right, we can get an EX kill. The funny thing is I could repel him, but that wouldn't do us anything right now. So let's go ahead and Banette Ariados. Retreat with that energy that I mentioned. Banette, Nightbind, and we're good to go. Now this guy is stuck on an Eevee EX. Or he could go into a base Eevee, a different, he could evolve it, theoretically speaking. But either way, he can't retreat unless he has 2 energy. He can't retreat unless he has 2 energy. And if he's trying to run base Leafeon, I'm going to do a little bit of research really quick. Base Leafeon needs 2 energy to attack for 90 damage. The Leafy Cyclone. If it's the other Leafeon, it says it'll do 20 more damage for each grass energy attached to the Pokemon. And it's 1 energy to attack. So you could technically go to that one if you wanted to. He is running Aerodactyl. Ah, that's what he was running. Okay, very cool. Now, the cool thing is, if we can find a Cyrus or anything, this would be nice. Obviously, I can always go Tapu Lele and try to attack one of the other Pokemon and Cyrus them in the future. That'll be a good way to win. So maybe I still just attack here. We put an energy on Tapu Lele. I don't think I need another spinner rack. I'm going to Nightbind, because I think I'm going to do double Tapu Lele here. So now we attack yet again. He won't be able to build up energy. We kind of want to get another Shuppet because I want to make sure we keep attacking so he can't build up energy and not swap. But it is tempting to swap to Tapu Lele. I think no matter what, next turn I am going to attack with Banette. We'll die to the Leafeon in the back, and then I have to think about what our play is. There goes the evolution into the Leafeon with 2 energy, but it does need Leaf, and it can't build Leaf. Alright, so he was running that Leafeon. Professor's research here. We can't repel now. We got an X-Speed Pokeball. This could be a Mew EX. It's a Shuppet. Maybe I take the chance on the Shuppet. So right now we're doing 20, 40, 60 to the Leafeon. I think another Tapu Lele would be good. I'm going to do this. I'm going to Tapu Lele down first, and then I'm going to Nightbind. So we get a kill. That's our +1. And then he'll do 70 damage, kill our Banette. And then I'll be able to actually swing back with my Tapu Lele 90 to do 60 to the Leafeon. And he can't kill my Tapu Lele in one shot, so I can attack again for another 60, 120. Even if he uses Erica, I have another Tapu Lele ready to go in, so we're guaranteed doing 180 damage. With an Erica, he goes from 120 to 170. We're doing 10 over the damage right now, so he would need a Leaf Cape or a double Erica. A Leaf Cape or double Erica. Or if he just puts extra energy and messes up, that's 2040. If he like puts so much energy on a Pokemon, we could end up killing them. So if he makes any mistakes, that's also good. He's got an Eevee on the back line, Aerodactyl. We won't be able to attack, thankfully. He's got 1 card in hand, so I don't think he's going to have double Eevee bag. And Tapu Lele is going in. I think the main thing that he can do is retreat off of Leafeon right here. We got Mew EX. So I don't think that the Banette's going to work. Maybe I go a Mew EX and start building this. The surprise Mew EX. Oh wait, if I just attack, oh wait, no, I have to. I was getting distracted. I was like, if I attack the Celebi, I can kill it in 2. We don't have +2 yet. We only have +1. We got to get an EX kill. So let's focus on the Leafeon, the plan that I mentioned. The way that he can actually lose a lot of energy here, which will be good for him, is if he just retreats off of Leafeon right now. It's 2 energy to retreat. If he retreats off Leafeon, I'll only be doing 20 damage to it. And then I'll have to hit him 3 times, which will take quite a bit. But if he stays in and tries to attack, he's making a very foolish mistake. So let's see. I'm trying to think about what we have in the deck. We have 6 cards. We have a Sabrina Cyrus, Shuppet Ariados. That's 4. And a Professor's Research, which will draw me pretty much the rest of the cards that I need in the deck. So you got the Cyrus, we got the Copycat. I think this is going to be a build a Mew and then Cyrus to go for the kill. Let's go ahead, Tapu Lele, hit the Leafeon. And then Mew and a Cyrus will finish it. So maybe the Mew, when I was making the deck, I was like, Mew seems kind of like a wild card. I don't know if we'll ever use him. I think Mew can be good just in case Banette goes down somehow. You can Tapu Lele attack either the other EX, because Banette's going to take at least 1 person with him. Yes, he's going to take either an EX or a non-EX with him, because whoever's in the active spot can't build up energy. They're dead. So Banette did his job, let Mew EX finish, and we can always Tapu Lele attack. Like, even like a Mega Charizard, for example. Just 1 attack on the Mega Charizard and a Cyrus Mew EX could come clean up. So Tapu Lele, I do see a lot of use with Mew EX here. So I think we will keep Mew. Since Mew is going to officially let us win this game, I think we'll keep Mew. I think Mew is good. Having at least one heavy hitter is like a necessity. And he fits perfectly because everyone only needs one energy to attack. It'd be very easy to build up this guy. Especially with running an X speed in the deck too. So, plus the odds of starting with him are very slim, so you don't have to worry about him bricking your starts. Let's go ahead and Cyrus. Leafeon, you're coming back. It's nice to see Mew getting some more love. I thought we'd see a lot more Mews when the Mega Pokemon were revealed and people run at least one Mew in their deck because then they can counter a Mega Charizard. But I guess we're not seeing too many Mega Charizards, unfortunately. Either way, this deck seems good. Leafeon? More like Leaf Be Gone. Team Rocket Grunt would be absolutely diabolical. Yeah, I wonder what you could kick out for a Team Rocket if you want to run it. But since Team Rocket is RNG, I wanted to try to lessen the RNG cards in the deck just to make the deck more consistent, because trying to rely on Team Rocket would suck. But you could always try to fit Team Rocket in somehow if you see a card you don't like. All right, we're going second. We're going second. And I kind of want to just go in with Shuppet. So I know the last game I was like, well, we don't want our Shuppet to be in the front because we want Banette to be able to prevent them from getting all that, yada, 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 right? I also don't want to have a Mew EX in the active spot because then that means they can kill my Mew EX and get a +1. Or +2 rather. So we are going to start with the Shuppet this time, unfortunately. Thankfully, we did get a second Shuppet, but part of me feels like it still isn't good. Against a Pokemon that only needs one energy to attack, doesn't seem the greatest. I'm definitely going to need like a Repel and some other things. So let's go ahead and put Spinnerack down. Let's go ahead and do this. I really don't want to actually. I'm going to build up the guy in the back. And then I think I'm going to end turn. So I think our way to win is we need to find a Tapu Lele, attack the Swablu, let it evolve, and then I can Mew it. And I think that's how we win. Or I can try to find a Repel, kill one of the other bench Pokemon, and then Sabrina later. You have to like slow kill these guys. Repeller or Sabrina would be good. It's a Spinnerack. So Banette's going down. I'm gonna Mew EX down as well. I'm gonna Copycat for 2. We could still find a Repel. It's an X speed. I'm gonna X speed from the Shuppet to the Spinnerack. And then I'm going to put energy on Mew. And then I'll end turn. Because this would either make him waste his Cyrus now to kill the Shuppet if he wanted to. Alicia, not bad. One Pokemon. We got to find a Repeller or Sabrina. One of them. There goes a Tapu Lele, but we're not able to actually attack just yet. I think we're going to have to actually give up a Spinnerack here. I'm gonna have to go Mew EX and then retreat off Mew EX into Tapu Lele. Don't think we win because I needed Tapu Lele on the field and to swap to Tapu Lele without losing energy so my Mew EX could be set up. Doesn't matter actually, my Mew EX doesn't have. Yeah, because now what he'll do is he'll just swap into Mega Altaria kill, he'll go up +2. I don't have Mew EX built, ready to go yet. Even if I did, I can't one-shot him, but he can one-shot my Mew, so... There is nothing we can do. There is nothing we can do. He goes back into the Furfrou with energy, right? Yeah. And without an Ariados to trap him, I wouldn't be able to build up the Mew EX and then Cyrus and kill that guy in the future. Yeah, no. Alright. Alright. 2-1. That was a very messy deck, mainly because of the Furfrou. Furfrou is such a good card, I'm realizing. Especially with Rocky Helmets, man. They need to make a colorless Eevee evolution called Vanillion. Vanillion. Maybe replace Repel for Team Rocket. Maybe the only changeable thing down to the player. Maybe. I think Repel and Sabrina is to give you the best of both worlds on being able to quickly slow them down and get whoever you want into the active spot, or try to. 3 energy Blaziken can beat this deck, but not many people play it. I should stream with Siaz. I like watching him. Usually I think he's live whenever I end, or shortly after. Fur is underrated for sure. Alright, we're going second, and I'm going to do the same thing I mentioned previously. If we're going second, Tapu Lele is going to be in, what is this? Attacks used cost 1 more. You don't say. It's been a while since I've seen Goomy. So I won't be able to attack with Banette unless we have 2 energy. So I got to put energy on Banette, and then put another energy on Banette, and then 1 energy on Tapu, and then swap and go. I think I'm perfectly fine with that. We have energy advantage, and I think that's still good enough to hopefully stop him from being able to ramp up on Goomy. Oh, Goomy is just so he can ramp up his Magikarp to stop us. Well. Instead of going Banette, I'm gonna go Energy Arrow, and I'll end turn. Because now, I still get to attack with Tapu next turn. Start dishing out some damage. Ah, he's gonna evolve early. Dang. Okay, we could trap this guy. Chat, it's possible. What we need is... How much time? If we can Cyrus him before he brings in... If we could Cyrus him... So what we need is we need an Ariados. We need a Spinarak. Oh, my Cyrus is gone. Okay, we need a Spinarak still. We got X speed. We got Ariados. We got a Pokeball. That could be a Spinarak. We got Shuppet. We got the Spinarak. Alright, so step 1 is done. Step 1 is done. I'm going to continuously energy arrow this guy into oblivion. And then step 2 is find Cyrus and Banette. He'll go up to 2 energy. I'll go up to 1 energy. He'll go up to 3 energy. I'll go up to my 2nd energy. And then I should be able to actually Cyrus, Banette, attack him, stop him at 3 energy. And then Ariados, he's going to be at 3 retreat costs. He won't be able to retreat. Wait, why is he just going in with the Gyarados? Wait, what? He's making my job a lot easier now. I don't even need Cyrus. Wait, was that the right move? Why did he go in with Mega Gyarados? Unless he has Lyra. And Lyra can get him out of the active spot. But why would he willingly do that? Now we have Ariados. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I don't need 2 energy to attack anymore. I'm stupid. Now he can get it. Now he can Misty and still build up energy. We had Banette. We had the Nightbind. But my brain was still thinking Gumi's effect was in place, and I had to wait 1 more turn. Now he can Misty. Come on. Let's go. Okay. We didn't make a mistake. He was overconfident on the Misty. He was overconfident on the Misty. We have a Cyrus to bring him back. Now this guy is officially stuck forever. And he will never be able to retreat. Nightbind means no more energy. I gave you a freebie by allowing you to get a chance with Misty. Now, even if you have another Misty, you will never be able to get energy, no matter how many heads you get. Woo! We almost made a mistake, man. If Misty... I mean, we did make a mistake. Let's not try to sugarcoat it. We did make a mistake. My brain was thinking, oh, we need 2 energy with Banette because Gumi means we need 2. I can't attack the Gyarados yet, but it's fine. He only has 1 energy. I'll wait until next turn and then I attack. No, man. We almost made a mistake. Or made a worse mistake, I suppose. We fixed the mistake we made. He's cooked, man. He needs 4 energy to retreat. We're doing 30 per turn. He can't even build up anymore. 1 mega kill and we win. Sabrina doesn't change anything, man. Sabrina does not change anything. You're still not able to attach energy and retreat because the effect has already happened from Banette. That's it. That's it, man. This guy got overconfident going into the active spot with a Gyarados because he had Misty in hand. This guy is too reliant on Misty, unfortunately. Yeah, if that Misty high rolled, I would have been sad. I would have been so sad. No, I feel you, Migglytuff. The deck is fun, but if you don't like playing decks that might take too long to play, because yeah, we're only doing 30 damage per turn, might not be your cup of tea if you want to try to get a quick, fast game in. All right, we're going second. And of course, we always got to start with Tapu Lele. Let's put a Spinarak down as well. Oh, Suicune. Maybe I should not have put the Spinarak. So second energy is good. Second energy is good. I can Energy Arrow, attack Suicune. Or I guess I can't attack anyone. Unfortunately. Igglybuff. Not a bad copycat. So Igglybuff is going to put us to bed, which means we'll be stuck on a Tapu Lele. He can't retreat off Suicune. Unless he has 2 energy, so I don't know why he put Igglybuff down. Oh, because he needs to have, whatchamacallit. We're looking for a Shuppet, and we did not find a Shuppet. So we might be a little cooked right here, not gonna lie. 20 damage to literally nothing. Not even 20 damage. 0 damage because we have no energy. Alright, so not off to a good start. I'll be real with you. Greninja EX means that they will be able to escape from Ariados because Ariados can't trap them. Shifting Stream can just swap out anyone he wants. That's why he put the Igglybuff down. He can swap his water Pokemon for free, and Igglybuff gets a free retreat, so seems good, right? I'm so sad we didn't find Banette. Banette could have killed the Igglybuff in one turn, or the Shuppet rather. Wait a minute, chat. He can't Greninja the Igglybuff, but I can still Tapu Lele and hit the Greninja, or the Suicune. Wait a minute! Yeah, I didn't have my Banette ready to go immediately, but hold on just a gosh darn moment, right? Energy Arrow, Suicune, Igglybuff can't retreat. I'm getting free damage. Yeah, this is free damage. Hold on. Until we can think about what to do. The game's not over yet. The second Ariados would be prime. It would be absolute prime. You could trap the Igglybuff. He's still committing to the Suicune. Oh, we don't have a Spinnerack down though, so he's gonna need, he'll only need one energy next turn. And then he'll be able to swing in. Ooh, and I wish we woke up. I wish we woke up. Okay. So I won't be able to bring the Igglybuff back, unfortunately. Actually, no, because if I repel, he goes into the Greninja. Whew. So Banette's gonna get evolved here. I'm gonna throw another Tapu Lele down. I should have honestly just copycat first before doing anything, because if I find the Mew EX, I think Mew EX building would have been better. Yeah, that Mew. Maybe I've lost because I didn't copycat first. I'll have to wait and see. One energy. Retreats. I'll be able to Tapu Lele and then put one energy. Actually, we might be fine. He doesn't have the Greninja that does damage, right, on the bench. So my Mew can tank a shot. I'll go Tapu Lele here. We might be fine. We might be. Doesn't change the fact that I think I still made a mistake, but because we're one turn down now. I'm gonna go ahead and Sabrina. And by doing that, I don't know why he didn't just go into the Greninja EX. I think he's getting confused. He thinks that he's gonna need to put energy on Greninja to retreat, but he can Shifting Stream and get out for free. He doesn't need to do that. But I'm glad he went Igglybuff anyways, because now he has to put energy on Igglybuff in order to retreat. He's wasting energy, which is good for us. Then he won't be able to build up his back Greninja EX if he doesn't realize it. And now the thing that sucks the most is we could have won right here with Mew EX. If I had put it down a turn prior, we could have killed him. But I was one turn too late. Now we have to hope he doesn't have a rare candy and a Greninja, and then he won't be able to damage us, kill us. I'll repel. Maybe he'll do the same thing. He's going back into Igglybuff yet again. Question is, does he want to try to put me to bed? Would he take that chance? I don't think he'd take that chance. I think he's gonna put energy on Igglybuff again and swap. Yeah, this guy is very confused because of the Ariados. He doesn't know that if he goes Greninja, he gets a free swap. He negates the Ariados' ability. Like 1,000,000% he negates it. All he had to do is put in a water Pokemon like Greninja EX, take a hit, and then he can swap for free. So at the beginning of the game, I was very scared because I was like, wait a minute, he could technically win because of, yeah, he could technically win because of Ariados, or because of Greninja EX. Now he's realizing Ariados is a big threat. He can't Cyrus it because he already Professored this turn, which means that he either attacks with Lullaby, and I wake up and I win. We'll take it, man. We'll take it. I think I did make a mistake by not putting Mute EX down a lot sooner, but I am happy with how this game turned out. The opponent, funny enough, was very confused, and thankfully he was not able to build up any extra energy on any of his Pokemon. We got +2. Igglybuff is the last one. Sadly, we don't have any more Tapu Leles, so I can't snipe it. But as long as I go into Banette, he won't be able to build up energy, right? On the Greninja. I can possibly shut this guy down. He's still attacking the Ariados. Wait, we might actually be cooked. What are my last two cards? It's a Spinnerack. And what else? It's a Spinnerack and an X-Speed. Hold on, the game's not done yet. No, I think he's won. I think he's won. If not for my double Tapu Lele being gone. Yeah, I think he's won. So I can only genome hack one of my Pokemon. Or no, genome hack would be a 60 damage on Greninja here. So maybe I could still confuse him, theoretically speaking. We go Banette. I Night Bind. Drop him to 30. It means he can't use any energy. I think he'll know now to use the Shifting Stream and learn. Yeah, he knows now. He knows now. He learned, man. We caught him off guard at the beginning of the game. And then as the game progressed and after we killed his Suicune, he found out, wait a minute, why am I afraid of the Ariados? I can just attack, right? Or I can just Shifting Stream. So yeah, we made a mistake by putting down the second Tapu Lele and not the Mew EX first, because then we could have had Mew EX built sooner, and then we still could have had our Tapu Lele to clean up the little Lullaby Pokemon back there. That was a good learning game, I'd say. I'll probably keep that in the video if we upload this deck. Right? It's always good to learn the mistakes that I make, to not make the same mistake. I do agree that I think Mew EX is a good card here. I think originally when we made this deck, we had double Cyrus, by the way. And a double Cyrus would have been very strong, I'm not gonna lie. I think originally it was 2 Cyruses, no Sabrina. So, arguably, I might say no Repel. And then just go double Cyrus. Because double Cyrus would... Yeah, that would have been good. We'll have to see. But Mew, I think, definitely stays. Alright, we're going second. Got Tapu Lele in the front. Against a Dino. I'm glad we ended up swapping. Tapu Lele will tank the damage. And if he does somehow evolve and attack, he'll lose the energy, and then he'll never be able to get the energy back. And that freaking Hydreigon is dead. I always hate Hydreigon because of how fast they can ramp. So now we can shut him down with Banette. Now we can shut him down. And there's no way he's going to have double Hydreigon, right? Surely not. We got another Shuppet. Maybe I could double Tapu Lele. Saves me from, I guess, Saves me from a Sabrina on this turn and just put energy on the Shuppet. I can't do anything with Tapu Lele right now. So now we got to find out, does he want to actually attack with Dino? Or if he evolves the front? He's evolving the back because he knows how troublesome Banette is. A lot of people know, it seems. A lot of people know. Okay. And a Rocky Helmet for the front. So a Repel into the Hydreigon would be perfect. Repel into the Hydreigon. Oh, never mind. No Repel. X-Speed. Banette comes back. Professors. Still Professors into a Repel. Tapu Lele gets hit. Let's see. What are we looking for right now? We got a Spinnerack. Spinnerack would be good. And an Ariados as well. So Spinnerack, Ariados, Banette. We gotta make this guy actually attack us, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this. I mean, I'm not shy of just attacking. He already used a rare candy Hydreigon. The odds of him having another rare candy Hydreigon for the front has got to be slim. So by all means, I'll just attack the Hydreigon if he doesn't want to swing in here. It's his move. He can swing in this turn and pick up a kill, and then he'll never build energy ever again. It's your move, Chief. There we go. There we go. Get on in here. Now, is he going to roar in unison for the 4 and go down 30? He is. Nice. Nicely played. All right. So now Banette will get a free, easy cleanup on this guy, and you will never be able to retreat. But the question is, how do we get the kill after the fact, the win? I don't need X-Speed anymore, so I'm going to get it out of the deck. Because this is a copycat turn. I think if we build up... I think if we find a Sabrina, then I can Sabrina off of the Hydreigon. We got a Sabrina. So I think building another Banette is good here, right? Build up another Banette. I finally kill Hydreigon. And then once they go another Hydreigon, I Sabrina into one of the EXs. And then I just kill them that way. That, or I'm going to have to try and get a Tapu Lele hit on one of them somehow. I'm still thinking about it, so I'm not going to actually put energy on the other Shuppet yet. I'm going to put it on Tapu Lele and just chill. Because I'm not sure how I want to win this game. If I need to save the spot for like a Mew EX or something. Let's see. We've got a couple cards left in the deck. 6. If I finally kill Banette, what's my win condition? We put energy on Indeedee, which is good. We got Mew. Okay, we got Mew. Maybe I just put Mew down and then put energy, and then I can still stop and think about what I want to do. I can't Tapu and then bring in the Mega Absol yet. I still need that Cyrus. And I'm afraid right here, if I try to go Tapu Lele and hit the Mega Absol, once he puts second energy on Mega Absol, it's basically GG anyways. But that would be the good idea. Man, this Indeedee doesn't even care. He's not even healing anymore. So if I do go... Ooh. Oh, we need Cyrus. We're so close. We're so close. It's a 25% chance. I think I take that chance. I think in all honesty, I'm going to take the chance. He has no energy on Hydreigon. He'll be able to attack next turn, yes. But if I swap Tapu Lele and Energy Arrow the Mega Absol, he won't be able to put second energy on it this turn because he won't be able to attack with Hydreigon unless he puts Energy Arrow or Roar in Unison. I guess he could. He could Roar in Unison. Yeah, he would knock himself out. I needed to swing in with Banette. I misplayed that. Oh, we misplayed so badly. You always kill with Banette. You always kill with Banette. The effect still happens and they can't build up and they won't be able to attack with any of them. Oh, I forgot about him knocking himself out. Alright, so now the only way we win is going to be going into Mute EX, top decking a Cyrus, and I think us getting first hit. Is that how we win? If I Cyrus, he needs 2 energy to retreat, but he'll be able to just Hydreigon and build up all that energy anyways. Maybe if I Sabrina, he'll make a mistake and give me the Indeedee instead. And won't think about it. No way he gave me the Indeedee instead. Because now I can just go Banette, attack him. He'll never be able to retreat. He needs 2 energy to retreat. Unless he has an X speed, he's stuck. And he has all of his cards in hand, so let's see. Does he have an X speed? Does he have the X speed? I'm holding my breath because I made a mistake by not finishing off the Hydreigon with Banette. I want to see if he made a bigger mistake by retreating into the Indeedee when I Sabrina'd. He did. That's insane. So Banette is a funky one, right? It's confusing me, which is also confusing the opponent. You know, the best way to make the opponent not know what you're doing is because you don't even know what you're doing, right? You don't even know what you're doing. So first of all, we needed to attack with Banette, kill the Hydreigon at 30 and not let him knock himself out, because then the effect of Nightbind still stays in effect. If he puts in Mega Absol, he can't build energy. If he puts in Indeedee, he's trapped and can't build energy. If he puts in the Hydreigon, he can't ramp up. We get more kills and we can Sabrina after the fact into one of their EXs and still win. That is what we wanted to do, but I made a mistake. I was going to Cyrus the Mega Absol, but he was going to be able to retreat. So I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's just Sabrina. Maybe he'll make a mistake and be like, I don't want to give up my Mega Pokemon. I'll go EX. He did, because he wasn't thinking about the Ariados and Banette combo. So we'll take it. Mistakes were made, but hopefully you guys were able to learn from my mistakes and the opponent's mistake as well. It's all about learning, right? And I've been playing this deck for a couple of games now, about 50 minutes, and we're still making some mistakes because Banette, he's a confusing one for sure. You know, he is definitely confusing. In order to confuse your enemies, you must also confuse yourself. We'll take it. We will take it. We're 4-2 with the deck. Very good. And the one loss, or one of the losses, was because I made a mistake. I think the deck is good. It's just that me piloting the deck is making the deck seem bad. petition to change Banette's attack to Confusion Bind. Alright, we're going second. We got Spinnerack going down. Aw, man, the Furfrows and a Mega Absol. No. We got 2 Pokeballs, so I can always just, you know, Pokeball, hopefully find a Shuppet, and then evolve Nightbind, one of them in the back. That'll be good. That'll be perfect. But we do need to find a Repel or a Sabrina. One of the two, and we have no Professors or a Copycat, so not off to a good start here. Speaking of Professors, never mind. All right, so now we just need a Shuppet. Double Spinnerack. We've never had a game where we got both Spinneracks down. It would be nice to try and find that. We did get the Shuppet, so guaranteed Shuppet action is going to happen here. And I'm going to go ahead and Professor's Research. We got another Ariados. We got double Ariados. Honestly, this is going to be a double Spinnerack game. And then I'm going to end turn. We're going to double this up. Because I'm going to Copycat next turn. Evolve everything Copycat. And maybe we find a Repel. And we can Repel off this Furfro. Yeah, fill the hand, fill the hand. As long as he doesn't rare candy this turn, we'll be set. Ah, that means fewer cards for me, unfortunately. And he's X-speeding out. No shot. He doesn't even care about Furfro. He just doesn't want to see this stinky Spinnerack in the active. Alright, well, him putting every single energy onto the Hydreigon means Hydreigon will end up dying eventually thanks to the Banette. And all we have to do is kill the Hydreigon, and then eventually Sabrina into an EX, trap them, and then kill them. So Spinnerack is down, sadly. Let's go ahead, Shuppet. We're still going to play out Banette, Ariados, and Copycat. Ooh, Sabrina this turn? Nah, because I'd be doing 10 damage to the Furfro. They'd be healing 20. We'd be doing negative damage. Sabrina, not yet. Stick to the plan of killing Hydreigon first, and then we can think about Sabrina. Which means I don't need Sabrina now. I'm going to Copycat. Which means, why did I even put energy on Ariados before Copycatting? Because I could find a Mew EX. And we found the Mew EX. Sometimes I think to myself, and I'm like, why do I do the things I do? It's okay. It's going to take quite a while to kill the Banette. We're doing 30. They're healing 20. I'm doing 10 damage per turn, theoretically speaking. It's going to be a long game of killing this guy. 13 more turns, and I can kill the Hydreigon, and then I can finally Repel at the end, and then kill their Indeedee or their Mega Absol. So, boom. Nightbind. Let's see, let's see. Rocky Helmet, that's funny. They got their Mega Absol built and ready to go. Energy here. So I won't be able to actually attack 12 more times because that'll be 240 damage I take. Obviously, Banette will die. So what's the play? Sabrina this turn? We have a Cyrus in the deck, so might as well Sabrina into the Furfro. Buy some time. Why not? Now we're looking for a Banette so we can hit the Mega Absol and then Cyrus it. And then Mew EX can two-shot it. Yes, we don't kill the Furfro. The Furfro can't retreat. The Furfro can't attack. But I think this is perfectly fine. 20, 40, 60. We're doing 60 damage to the Hydreigon. Cyrusing to kill it with Mew EX would be a funny one. It's Nightbind. This is going to be a long, drawn-out game, but we're figuring out how we can pivot and win this game. I think it's going to be Tapu Lele, so we're looking for one of our two Tapus. We're looking for one of our 2 Tapus. Yes, and they don't know we have Tapu Lele in the deck. So the more they build up energy, the better it is. So maybe I don't put Tapu Lele down just yet, right? Maybe I don't put Tapu Lele down just yet. They've used an X speed. I think they only have 1 in the deck, so they can't retreat. They're literally stun locked. And as long as they just build up Omega energy, we can surprise Tapu Lele, snipe him. And he still won't be able to retreat on Furfrou because he needs 2. Unless I can get 2 hits on Tapu Lele. Yeah! We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're on round 14. Chat, be patient. Be patient. Be patient. When we can 2-shot Mega Absol, that's when we go in. Or if we have double Tapu Lele. He has 4 energy, which means we're doing 80? 100? Okay. All right, guys. Wait. This is the pay. We got double Tapu. We got double Tapu. Okay. Maybe we surprise him next turn. One more turn, I think we surprise him now, right? Because now we can 2-shot with Tapu Lele and then put another Tapu Lele and then kill. I think we surprise him now. I think we officially surprise him. Or we just wait. We're doing 120. Should we just wait? He wants us to kill his Furfrou. Wait, I think we just wait. What round are we on? 19? We gotta wait. We gotta wait. This guy's literally gonna let me one-shot him. How much energy do we need? 9, right? 2 more energy and we can one-shot him. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Like, this is funny because we're literally just building up. We're just building up our energy to 8. He's building his. Like, because we're doing it, he's doing it. And he's not really thinking that we have a Tapu Lele in the deck. Ah, he stopped building energy. All right, fine. Here comes the surprise. Surprise! Tapu Lele's down. That's right. Energy Arrow, Mega Absol, 140 damage. You can't even heal that. And you can't even retreat because you need 2 energy to retreat with Ariados. And that's how we win against the Mega Absol with Banette, Tapu Lele, Mew EX. Absolutely shut them down. Woo! And this guy didn't want to heal with Indeedee because he was like, fine, I can't attack, I can't retreat, let him just kill the Furfrou. He refused to use Indeedee's ability and kept building energy. It took him 7 energy to think and be like, wait a minute, why am I doing this, right? It took him 7 energy to realize, why am I building so much energy? I think, in all honesty, he was trying to play around a Team Rocket Grunt, right? So in his defense, he was trying to play around a Team Rocket Grunt, but he didn't know that we had a surprise Tapu Lele hiding in the hand. So we'll take it, dude. Oh, man, what a way to win. What a way to win. Oh. Yo. Oh, man, this deck, dude. This deck is something. I didn't need to wait for him to have that much energy. Him having 5 energy was enough. 4 energy was enough. He wasn't able to retreat off the dog. I was able to get like 3 hits in no matter what. I get 1 hit in, the dog hits me. I get 2nd hit in, the dog retreats, and I have another Tapu Lele ready to go. I would have been able to kill him in 3 hits. But for the meme factor, letting him build up energy was hilarious. Oh, man. I'll show the deck really quick. No, I'm going to wrap it up there. I'll show the deck. Let's talk about the deck. That's a good game to end on, in my opinion, for this deck. We've been playing the deck for about an hour. We're 5-2. We're going to include all the wins. We're going to include the loss because that loss was a losing exercise, in my opinion. Losses can also be wins if you learn from it. I should have waited for 2 more turns. No, he stopped building energy. Kaifon, sorry. He stopped building. Eventually, he went to 7 and didn't even want to put bench energy down. All right, so this is the Banette Ariados deck that we ended up making and playing. So a viewer recommended that we play Banette with Ariados. And I was like, okay, Ariados prevents them from retreating, Banette prevents them from gaining energy. So with that deck idea in mind, we ended up constructing this, and I was like, wait, Tapu Lele seems very good synergy, and we threw in a Mew EX just as a big finisher, because I think Mew EX would be good. So it's running double Spinarak, double Ariados. Ariados' ability means that they are not able to retreat, or their retreat cost is 1 more. So if they have a 1 retreat cost, now it's a 2 retreat cost. Banette prevents energy from being put onto the active zone if you attack. So if you attack, they can't build energy. Hypothetically, you're able to trap any Pokemon you want in the active spot. They can't build energy, they can't retreat. As long as you get a Mega in the active spot, you win the game, right? You win the game. We have Tapu Lele because once they build the bench, you can actually hit them and then Cyrus them to the front to trap them and then prevent them from getting energy, assuming that they don't have the necessary energy already attached. We do have a Mew EX just in case for the heavy hitters out there. I don't think I really needed to use him too much, but his presence on the field definitely helps to intimidate the opponent, I suppose. X speed, because we want to try to start with Banette as quickly as possible. So if we're going first and we have Shuppet and Banette, you definitely want to start doing that immediately. Professor's Research, a Copycat, double Pokeball, we're running a couple of basics here, and a Sabrina. The wild card I'll say in the deck is going to be Repel. I think Repel might be the wild card. You might want double Cyrus. I know there was a game we lost where I think Cyrus would have been the win if we had 2 of them. But maybe Repel is the wild card. You can kick Repel out for anything else. But other than that, I think every card in the deck fits perfectly. And I had a lot of fun playing this deck. Not a lot of people are anticipating Banette with Ariados. It confused the opponent, but because it also confused me, right, when I was playing. So if you guys do end up playing this deck, let me know down below how this deck performs for you. I'm eager to find out. It did really very well for us. And if you guys have any other future deck suggestions, of course, either during the live stream, throw in the suggestion there, or just leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to give it a shot. That's a beautiful deck. I'm glad you made this deck because I've seen it before. Did it do well before as well? I like the addition to the Mew. The addition, at first I put the Mew in and I was like, is Mew the best companion to toss in here? I think it is. Everyone has 1 energy, easily able to build up the Mew. That was a good series of games, man. That was a good last match as well. That was a good last match. I had a lot of fun playing that deck. I had a lot of fun. This deck. We might even play this in ranked mode, alright? When ranked comes. This deck, this video will go live tomorrow for anyone who is just tuning in and missed it. We'll make this video go live tomorrow. But I had a lot of fun. Alright, so now we have a new deck. So unfortunately, we're going to be playing a new deck now. If you guys missed it, you missed it. Be on the lookout tomorrow for the YouTube video. The new deck we're going to be playing now is going to be a burn everything deck. It's another viewer suggested deck. And unfortunately, this does not have any new cards. The Banette deck at least had the Ariados as a new card. Right? This deck, sadly, does not have anything new. It doesn't have anything new, but it is an interesting deck nonetheless because every one of these Pokemon is able to actually apply Burn to the opponent, and Burn does 20 damage at the end of your turn and at the end of the opponent's turn, and that damage can stack up quite a bit if they're not treating and swapping and healing and cleansing and all that other stuff. So we'll see how this goes. We have Salazzle, Salandit. This is, they're poisoned and burned. A little bit of a double whammy here for 2 energy. We have heat, we have flame patches, so if we want to retreat off of that and lose energy, we can still swap over to a quick Arcanine. If we ever do start with Arcanine, we are never retreating off of Arcanine because that is a hefty retreat cost in my opinion. And then we have a Torracat Incineroar that we can build up as a finisher. So realistically speaking, it'd be ideal if we start with Salandit or Arcanine, one of those two. And then we start with another one of those two. And then we go into the Incineroar. We are running 1, 2, 3, 4 basic Pokemon and only a single evolution lineup for Litten, Torracat, Incineroar. So hopefully we'll be able to actually not start with Litten. We don't want that. But if we do, like I said, we have Flame Patches to hopefully restore. We can retreat off of it, Flame Patch, and then still go into a Salandit. So nothing will be lost, right? Nothing will really be lost too much. But that is the deck list right here, and I'm ready to hop in. Deck list will be updated on the right side of the screen if you guys are on the horizontal stream. And then win-loss ratio will be in the top left corner to see how we perform. Yo, how's it going, Mystery? Hey, you're just in time. The burn deck is here. We just got done playing the Ariados deck, which was a lot of fun. I gotta think of a cool name for this. Maybe I'll just title it Troll them with Banette and Ariados. It's a good troll deck, this one, but it was very good. I was trying to think of a way to make Scissor Tech work by using Greninja EX or Jump Fluff to swap Scissor to the active spot. I don't think it would be a good idea. So Scissor, I don't think Jump Fluff would work because Scissor says if this Pokemon moved from your bench to the active spot this turn, if you're Jump Pluffing, the ability goes away. So you can't Jump Pluff into the active zone like so. The Greninja EX, that could work, but you're never going to be able to attack with Greninja EX, so that feels kind of like a wasted thing. In my opinion, I'd probably pop this in a deck with a couple of Lyras, right? Double Lyra in the deck, and maybe a Steel deck, just so you're able to Lyra from the active to a bench, aka Scissor, and then swing in for 100 damage. I would recommend doing that. Jump Pluff wouldn't work, and Greninja EX, you're going to be stuck to building just pure Psychic or Metal Energy. I feel like that would be bad. I haven't made a Scissor deck yet. That's an old card. I've never looked at it. But maybe in the future I can actually cook something with it. Alright. Without further ado, let's hop in. We do have a couple of other decks to try and get to today, if anything. Someone wanted me to play Corviknight Probo Pass. We'll either try and get to it today or we'll do it tomorrow. Someone also wanted me to do Greninja and Kleitzer. Alright, we are going first here, and we have Growlithe. So, the deck theme is fire. We want to try to burn everything. Every Pokemon we hear, at least the evolution, is able to actually apply burn to the opponent. Us going first is not the best. I'll be real with you. Yes, we get the evolution advantage, but we do not actually get the attack advantage. I will put down a Salandit, and I think I'm going to put down another Salandit, and then we'll end turn. We only have 4 basic Pokemon in the deck, so putting all of them down seems good for me, right? We don't have a May, so trying to May some of these evolutions isn't necessarily gonna work, unfortunately. It's not gonna work. Now, he's putting us to bed. If I wake up, I'm gonna swing in for the big claws, 20 damage. We did wake up. So we're going to swing in for the big claws, 20 damage. Yes, here he's able to evolve and actually attack and kill us. That's perfectly fine. The good news is we have Flame Patch, and we'll be able to restore this patch once we lose or once we die. So let's go ahead. 20 damage here. If our Growlithe just somehow dies, we got Salazzle, 30, Poison Burn. And hopefully we'll be able to burn this guy before he kills us, because this is going to be quite a bit of damage he's doing, right? 70 damage. And a Greninja. That's 90 damage. He gets a guaranteed kill on all of our Pokemon. Never mind. He's jumping up to the 130 plus the 20 Water Shuriken. I don't think Salazzle will be able to actually finish quick enough. Growlithe is down. Let's go Salazzle with the healthy HP. I suppose, right? I suppose. Flame Patch. And let's apply. So now we get to do double whammy on him. 30 damage, plus the burn, which will be an extra 20, plus the poison, which will be an extra 10. 60 damage total, theoretically speaking. And if he doesn't cleanse either of the burn, or he can't cleanse the poison, just the burn, so he failed, he'll take another 30 at the end of his turn, then another 30 at the end of my turn. So he'll be taking 60. I mean, even if I do another 30 right now, I still don't kill. I think we need to have second energy advantage for this deck to actually be good. Or maybe go up against anyone that's not a Mega Altaria, possibly. He's taking 10, plus another 20. He did cleanse the burn. Even if I find another Flame Patch. Yeah, like best case scenario, I found another Flame Patch. I attack for 30, take him down to 50. He takes another 20. He goes from 50 to 30, and then he takes 10 from the poison. 30 to 20. He still lives. We're still 20 damage short. Oh, man. All right. Not off to a good start, but we were going first. Shaman ability only works for basic Pokemon, does it? Maybe I haven't messed with Shaman too much. No, I don't have the Discord set up yet. I think it's mainly, I'm procrastinating on the Discord mainly because I know it's another responsibility at the moment, and my hands are full right now with all the offline stuff I'm doing. All right, we're going first. We're gonna see how first will perform. We do have Litten, so we only have a single Litten, Torracat, Incineroar lineup. The odds of starting with it are very slim. I guess it's 25% if you want to argue. 25%. We don't want to start with this Pokemon. Let's go ahead and just Professors. It's okay, we have Flame Patches, and we can always Flame Patch later in the game. Let's go ahead and do that. Because the moment I stay in the active spot, Litten's dead, unless I try to evolve into a Torracat. Unless Torracat is 2 retreat cost. If Torracat is 1 retreat cost, that could technically save us. It is 1 retreat cost. Alright, so a Torracat could help. They're going to put energy here. Honestly, wait, we could get greedy. Moltres. Energy on Entei. Pulse and turn. Realistically speaking, I think I'm gonna Sabrina. Right? And then I'll just swap. Or not swap, I'm gonna attack for 30. And then Arcanine in the back. Yeah, I think this is perfect. Because now my Incineroar is essentially set up with the damage already on it. And now I can still swap Flame Patch and attack with Arcanine with Will in hand to apply the 50 and burn. Yes, he goes into Moltres, which is kind of bad, but at least my Litten doesn't die to the Entei, which is what we wanted to do. Try to get out of the danger zone. Serena getting played. He's got that Charizard EX in hand. Or Mega Charizard. So we only have 1 Sabrina in the deck. That was our one and done. Man, this guy's landed triple. 3 for 3. 3 for 3 means he's able to retreat. I don't want to be in the active spot with Litten. That's for sure. Let's go Salandit. Let's go ahead. Retreat. Arcanine. Flame Patch. Will. He spread the energy out, so I'm assuming he has a Flame Patch in hand. Got a guaranteed heads. Burn him. Extra 20 damage. He did cleanse the burn. But he's in one-shot range here, so we can kill him whenever we want to. I do predict he's going to swap here, though. I have a feeling he swaps into the Entei, most likely, with a Charmeleon on the back. And he's trying to mate for the Charmeleon, it seems. Or he just Charmeleons the Moltres and then swaps the Charizard instead. That could also be an alternative. Yeah, okay, so he's gonna go Moltres into the Charizard. Do we build up energy quick enough for Litten? We can if we find another Flame Patch, because then our Incineroar can still take down a Mega Charizard. We need to let Salandit tank a shot. We gotta find a Professor's Copycat. Copycat with just one is bad. Okay, I think we've lost. The only real way I can see us winning, in my opinion, is if I Copycat. Actually, let me see. How much HP does Incineroar have? What am I talking about? Mega Charizard one-shots everything besides Probo Pass with a no, not the Bastiodon. I would need a top deck of Professors in order to draw Incineroar and Flame Patch. I think I'm just gonna hold on to my hand and end turn, because copycatting and going down one extra doesn't seem like the smartest play when I already have 2 cards in hand, and that gives me a better chance of finding Professor's Research. A Professor's Research into a top deck Flame Patch Incineroar is the only way we win here, because we'll be able to do 140 damage. He'll be at 120 HP. We'll be good. Other than that, we were cooked. Ooh, he's gonna Flame Patch Entei. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Cyrus would be sick right now. Ah, of course. Of course, Torracat. Is Typhlosion not better for burn? This is a viewer recommended deck. So usually with viewer recommended decks, I go off of what the viewer requested in terms of decks. As far as like the theme of the deck and the Pokemon they wanted me to put in. Sprinkle our own touch in, of course, but we try to follow the viewer requested. Because if I'm making a deck, I don't think I'm putting all this deck. It's theme based off of burn, but seems like there's a whole lot going on to try and get them going. All right, we're going first. We got Growlithe in the front. We'll keep the Litten in the back just to stay safe. Flame Patch is fine. Snorlax is good. Take him a while to actually build up. This could be our game right now, I think. Yeah, we got the full evolution line for Litten. This is going to be a guaranteed Salazzle, or a Salandit rather. So now we can make this guy go through a Growlithe into a Salandit Salazzle slash Litten for the final. Now all we got to do is top deck, say, Arcanine. I mean, actually, he could be running Lyra. Energy on the front means we get to do no damage. So let's build this. Let's evolve that. Let's build this. And we will end turn. Because I think what we're going to do is we're just going to end up swapping over from Growlithe to Salazzle. And then we'll Flame Patch. Oh no, we need double Flame Patch in order to do it, because Growlithe is 2 retreat cost. Yeah, Growlithe is a big boy. No Sabrina. We got the evolution finally. I could technically go into Incineroar, but I feel like that's a wee bit early. That's a wee bit early. I'm gonna put 1 energy on Salazzle, entered. The 2 retreat cost Growlithe is hurting me right now. Say goodbye to my Sabrina. Alright, so now I get a chance to retreat. Go here. Flame Patch. We'll do 10 damage. And then 20 on the burn. Plus another 10 on the poison. And then at the end of his turn, he gets to heal for 20. Doesn't cleanse. Okay, so we can start trickling down with all the status effects, which is nice. He does get to attack, but he does go to sleep, which means he has a lot of flips to go through. I think Pokecenter Lady cleanses everything though, right? So you might wait until next turn to Pokecenter Lady and not do it this turn. Cooked there. Growlithe. 20 HP back, but you'll take 10 and then 20 again. You'll flip for the burn. Didn't cleanse it, and then you'll flip for the sleep. Didn't cleanse that. My man is getting unlucky right now. Alright, let's just build up energy on the back here and end turn. 10, 30, 20. Another burn checkup. Didn't cleanse the burn. A sleep checkup. Didn't wake up. But I'm pretty sure he has Pokecenter Lady. He has to have Pokecenter Lady. Or at least a Lyra to swap to the Magby. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Lyra, Ho-Oh. That makes sense. Waiting on you, Chief. You got the trainer or no? Ilima instead. He'd rather lose all the energy. I mean, I did cleanse him. You start building back up again. He just has to put energy on Ho-Oh here. Oh, so I can't even Cyrus him. Well, this is unfortunate. We're gonna have our Ho-Oh die, and I'll be able to only do 80 damage. I'm trying to think about how we can bring this back. We have a Cyrus and a Sabrina. Cyrus and a Sabrina. I think I need to attack the Ho-Oh and not Sabrina if I find it. It'll take Snorlax 2 hits to kill us. Even if I had a Lily, still 2 hits and we die. We have to rely on him falling asleep and staying asleep, I think. Alright, so I can't put down any extra Pokemon because if he's Sabrina's, then we're cooked. So everything that I'm playing right now, we're just going to throw in, throw out, so we don't come back to it. Let's go ahead and hit him for 80. Cyrus, we can one-shot this guy now for another 80 if we have no damage on it. I can't survive 2 hits. And if he goes... The only good thing is he's losing energy on Ho-Oh. But I can't one-shot a Snorlax either. So he'll be able to double up on energy on Ho-Oh. So even if he stays asleep here and I get a hit, I'm still screwed because I can't kill the Ho-Oh unless I Cyrus it now. But if I Cyrus it, Snorlax wake up. If I don't Cyrus it, then he'll kill me on the next turn. Yeah, this is not good. Salandit would have been able to actually win, I think. No, this is not good. I'm thinking Salandit has to finish off the Snorlax because Salazzle has 90 HP. Ho-Oh would be able to, we'd be able to survive against it. That's like the only way I can think of. We need to build another Salandit, Salazzle, and then finish off the Snorlax, not let him wake up. Yeah, no. His ability guarantees burns active Pokemon. Typhlosion is a great choice. You didn't have it. Let me see. Typhlosion is a stage 1, I think, right? Stage 2. I mean, usually when you're going Typhlosion, you go with not to, but then this deck isn't really capitalizing on burn. But if you want to stick to the burn idea, then we can go Typhlosion. We'd have to kick out Arcanine and Will, because Will is literally here just for the singular Arcanine. He's taking up way too many spots. Then you can go Typhlosion. Cyndaquil. We only have one rare candy. I feel like we'd also have to get rid of, say, an Incineroar, but there's not any Pokemon that do big damage then. Incineroar is the heavy hitter. We only have a singular rare candy. We need another rare candy somehow. I guess no Sabrina. Alright, is that it? Double Salazzle. Typhlosion. One Typhlosion lineup, one Torracat lineup, double rare candy, 2-1. It's a 1-1-1-1 rare candy. Cyrus, because Sabrina would cleanse the burn for them, so I guess Cyrus is better. How works well. Oh yeah, true. We could have. I mean, if this was a Incineroar, if I wanted to make like an actual not theme deck, and we had Incineroar to play around, yeah, we go Howl for the extra little bit of damage, and we kick out the Salazzles. All right, we got double Salazzle, Typhlosion, Incineroar. 2 stage 2s is going to be very interesting to work with because we don't have a May in the deck. Whew. We could try a couple of games out with this. Don't know how it's going to work, but we'll try a couple more games out, see how it goes, and then we'll have to, unfortunately, throw this deck out and try something else. Yeah, Typhlosion and Natu is very good because that guaranteed burn. I don't think there's a Pokemon that lets you do extra damage if they have burn on them, do they? Wait, no, I think... No, I don't think there is. Unless it's Salazzle, a different copy of a Salazzle. Oh no, never mind. There is none. All right, we're going second. We're going second. Porygon Z. Porygon. Now the good thing is we have second energy advantage. They're not able to build up, and the longer they don't build up and attack, the less damage they end up doing. So we might have an actual chance. We may have an actual chance here. Waiting on them. Rocky helmet so that I won't attack. Yeah, because if I attack, I'm taking 30 damage back. He won't be able to kill us. Might be worth using a Litten to attack regardless. I'll have to wait and see. If we find, say, like a rare candy or anything, then I think we hold off on the attack because we'll be able to do 50 on the Incineroar. Alright, Typhlosion. Let's see if this is a Cyndaquil. Salandit. Professor's Research. Let's see if this is a Cyndaquil. It's another Salandit. Oh, man. Alright, Salandit goes down. I'm going to go ahead and just Heat Tackle. I'm not afraid of a Rocky Helmet. Mainly because we live. We live at 30. He's only doing 20. And I'll be able to swing back and kill him anyways if he doesn't find any other Pokemon, which I know he has a Pokemon. He used a Pokeball. Then we'll be set. We'll be set. Whatever he found, he's not happy. I don't think data scanning is going to save you this time, my friend. Huh? Porygon Z with Mega Lopunny. I've not seen that. Porygon Z with Mega Lopunny. I mean, I think I kind of want to just put down... I want to lose the energy here and go Salandit and then just Ember and attack. Mainly because I don't want my Salazzle to be the one to die to a Mega Lopunny if he has the evolution this turn. I'd rather he just knock out the Salandit. I go Salazzle, I Flame Patch, I attack. With the amount of time it's taking him to make moves and whatnot, I'm assuming he just does not have the best hand, and this is going to end in a concede fashion. I kind of hope he has Mega Lopunny. I want to see how fast we can trickle down his HP. I might, Mr. Rockstar. I might. Well, this game isn't fun to sit around and wait. We're cooked? No, I think we're okay. I think we're going to be fine right here. All right, he's finally putting energy down. Does he have the evolution? Or what was the long wait for? He has the evolution. I'm not sure why the long thinking process on that. So now he has to land at least one heads to get a kill on Salandit. I kind of hope he kills our Salandit so we can get a free swap over to the Salazzle. 1 second left. He's not even gonna attack. I'm not sure what my guy in the back is doing. I genuinely have no idea what my guy is doing. But alas, I'm gonna chill. No 30 damage. Although 30 damage can go a long way, and if he kills us, then we can swap back. I wonder if I should just concede. Okay, he conceded. I was about to concede because I'm like, he's not even playing the game. It's not worth playing if he's not playing. And it's not ranked mode, so we don't really care about actually winning. If it was ranked mode, yeah, we sit, we wait, we try to get the wins so we can rank up. Top 10,000, 5,000, all that good stuff, but this is just normal matches, so I was about to concede there. That was not a good match to play, in all honesty. That was not a fun match to play. The waiting is the worst in Pokemon Pocket. I think 20 minutes is too generous. I think 10 minutes on the clock is probably perfect. All right, we're going first. We're going first. I usually don't like going first in a deck that requires a second energy advantage to make work, but we'll try and see how this goes, right? We got flame patches, so if we die in the active, we can always swap back. They also are running fire. Torchic versus Cyndaquil. All right, we got a Litten, we got a rare candy, and we're looking for something. We got the Incineroar. Ooh, not bad. So I could rare candy Incineroar next time, but he's not even going to be able to kill the Salandit, so it might be too early to do that. Way too early. Rocky Helmet. I don't even think I want to attack with the Salandit, in all honesty. I don't want to lose that energy. Cyndaquil's going down. Let's go ahead and do this. Pokeball. Another Salandit. I die, right? Yeah, we die in one shot to the other guy. So I'm just going to build up the Litten. And I think I end my turn. I want to use the rare candy on Typhlosion. I'm not going to lie. So I want a rare candy next turn. And then I want a Copycat. And hopefully find a Torracat. So we can slow build the Incineroar. That's the way that I want to do it. So hopefully we can find something here. I might have gotten greedy not using one of the rare candies. It's just hard when we have double rare candy Pokemon in the deck, right? Two Pokemon that need rare candy. Two different Pokemon at that. It is a struggle, but I made a mistake there. Definitely made a mistake. It's still winnable, but we only have a singular Incineroar, so 10% chance of finding it. Consistency is not going to be quite there. Ranked decks to play. Furfro. All right, this might still be winnable if we can find an Incineroar 10%. Whew, this deck is rough. This deck is rough. I'll play one more, but we've won one game, and that's only because the opponent just wasn't really there. We're technically 0-5 with the deck. I'll play one final game. I don't think the deck is too good. If I was to construct a burn deck myself, you got to stick with one stage 2 lineup. You can't go Incineroar and Typhlosion and another Pokemon on the side. You got to definitely do a different setup. 3 different types of Pokemons that all need evolutions is very rough. With no room in the deck for a May. You've been seeing a lot more Blaziken players now because of the Furfrou. Love to see it. I have not made a Furfrou deck yet. I want to. Furfrou looks good. I'm just trying to find out what deck I want to throw Furfrou in. Alright, let's Pokeball. We got Salandit. I'm gonna go ahead and Heat Tackle this. Now I can technically kill him next turn if he doesn't have... I mean, even if he has the Lucario in the back, he does 40 damage to me. I live. And I can swing back and kill him. We'll make him lose all energy. This is good. So this might bait him to putting energy onto the front active spot, as long as he doesn't have, say, a Hitmontop back there. I mean, he could build a Banette. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I think the play is going to be evolve into Torracat. Put another Salandit down. Retreat into the new Salandit that I just put. Build up energy on it. Salazzle on the right. And swing in and still kill. Actually, the unfortunate thing is I don't have a Flame Patch yet. I'm trying to think about how we get our way out of this one. Let me see. We have not gotten a Professor's Flame Patch. If I don't capitalize on Salazzle, top decking Flame Patch, I think we just lose the game. We've got to find a Flame Patch or we've lost. Maybe he won't land heads. Yeah, we tried the deck. There's just too many moving parts. Unfortunately. Too many moving parts. Your next suggestion was to try a Toxic deck with Toxicroak. You missed the concept. It was a viewer requested deck of just put Pokemon that can burn. Every Pokemon needs to do a damaging attack that does burn. But it's hard to try and make a deck like that work, especially because you have 3 evolution lines, 2 rare candies, 1 line of each. It's just kind of weird. It's very weird. Like, I would just kick out Salazzle. I don't like Salazzle at all, period. And I would, if I wanted to actually still stick to like a burn lineup, per se. Like, if you really wanted to stick to a burn lineup, then you could try and do that and make that happen. Just go double, 2-1-2, 2-1-2. It's 2 stage 2s. Very hefty, very pricey right there. I might even say kick out 1 single flame patch for a May. Just because I don't think you'll need double flame patch. We're not really losing a lot of energy unless we're retreating, or if we're losing energy on the active spot and dying. But might even need May to help you out there. And then that could be like a okay-ish deck, maybe. But Typhlosion just has way better partners, in my opinion. Because then you can still have Typhlosion on the back while you're evolving slowly on the front. With that, you're doing 30 damage plus the burn. That might be a little better. You know, this might be a little bit better. Yeah, that looks a bit more well-rounded, in my opinion. If you're trying to go with a burn everything deck. I'll do 1 single game. We've already played enough burn. My brain has been burned right now. It's been fried. I want to jump in. Someone wants me to play Corviknight and try to bring Corviknight back. And I think with the new Probo Pass, we can make Corviknight actually good. So I want to make a Corviknight Probo Pass deck and see how that fares. There's also Greninja Clydeser. It's Magius, Gengar, Probopass, Goldengo, I think is just a meme deck. So I don't know if I really want to try it or not. Blissey Energy Crush with Ho-Oh. Still something someone recommended. We got a couple of decks. I mean, we got the rare candy, we got the flame, we got everything. Let's just screw it. Let's start, I guess. The sad thing is, we needed Litten in the front. I guess I still could have gotten it. I could have... Oh no, we still could have gotten it. Oh yeah, we made a mistake. We made a big, grave mistake. Because I could have technically... Yeah, no, we had lethal this turn, I think, no? We 100% had lethal, so I could have made right now, put the Cyndaquil down, retreat off of the Typhlosion in the front, aka the Cyndaquil, go over here, Flame Patch, I'm doing 40 damage, and then I burn, which is doing another 20. Technically, that would have left him at 10 HP, and trying to come back from 10 HP would have been very impossible to do as he evolved into the Ivysaur. So we could have had a very lethal start by just using that, utilizing this, but I misplayed the first turn. Yo, Apple Crumble. Welcome to S. I gotta change the actual membership name 100%, but thank you so much for the membership. You are officially the 2nd member on the YouTube channel. You are the 2nd member ever on the YouTube channel. We've been playing Pokemon Pocket for about, give or say, maybe like a year-ish. Maybe like 9 months, realistically speaking, consistently. Maybe 8 months, something like that. But you're the 2nd, man. Thank you so much. Welcome on in. I'm going to work through the logistics of the membership icons, emblems, the name itself. So this deck right here, it worked, right? It did work, and we could have had a much better start. Now, granted, we were going up against Ivysaur, Venusaur. I'll play one more singular match. This is just one more singular match, but after this, I am going to be playing Corviknight. We're gonna hop in and play some Corviknight. We'll maybe come back to the burn deck if we somehow are having some success here and we end up winning this game, for example. If we win this game, then maybe this is just a better version of the burn everything, because this is like how I would construct the deck. But I really don't want to play too much because we've already been playing, I think, burn theme for over an hour. It's all good, Polyworm. No worries, man. Those of you who are watching right now, hanging out, chilling, I want this to be a Litten. 66% chance. It's another Cyndaquil. It's okay, because now I can evolve the back and attack in the front. Perfectly fine, and we'll be good. Those of you who are chilling, liking the stream is perfect enough. Just by liking the stream, and it's free to like, is more than enough, because it helps with the algorithm. Pushes me up on the YouTube shorts and stuff like that. Alright, so unfortunately, he did use Mars, which cooked us. But, fortunately, we have May, so we could have found out what we needed anyways, which is perfectly fine. So, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to May, because we're looking for a stage 1 for the Cyndaquil. Did not find the stage 1. I do think the Incineroars are going to go then. I want to keep my Typhlosion safe, so I think I'm just going to evolve the back. He's doing 40 damage, which kills us. So I'm going to do that. And I'll lit in, and then we'll be good. So let's start the burn already. No, I mainly stream Pokemon Pocket on YouTube. We have 2 YouTube streams up at the moment, a vertical stream and a horizontal stream, just to cater to both needs. If you're on mobile or if you're on desktop, you have a much better view of the deck and everything on desktop, but mobile, some people do watch on the go. Alright, so let's see. He's going to obviously be able to heal. Next turn, we can swing in for 80. Swinging in for 80 here. Now, yes, we're at a disadvantage. He's water, I'm fire. We're like destined to lose this game. But there might be a way we can come back. We're looking for a flame patch, and we got to survive one single hit. Alright, we got the Torracat. I don't want to give up a big beefy 60 damage on the front, so let's go ahead and Fire Breath first. And then Magma Punch. Because if I can survive one hit here, and he's doing 80 damage, which means 100. This guy and his cleanse. And he's got the Ariados. Man, so him cleansing is hurting us because now he is able to actually survive and attack me twice on the Suicune. 100 damage. If he finds double Froakie, he'll be able to knock us out. Incineroar is down. Fire Breath. Typhlosion's gonna go down swinging, that's for sure. 20 damage. That's the 3rd time he's cleansed. If he never cleansed it, he'd be dead already. This guy's 3 for 3 on the cleanse. What do I do for a living before I stream Pokemon Pocket full time? content creation still. Content creation still. I've been a content creator full-time for the past 10 years. So we've been jumping through a bunch of games. All right, well, we need to flame patch. Oh, we can't even flame patch now to kill for 80. He's healed so much. That Suicune is surviving on sheer luck. That's what I'm saying, man. The fact that this Suicune was able to live because he cleansed the burn 3 times in a row. If not for that, he would have already been dead. Now, again, we are fire into water. We're destined to lose the matchup, fire into water. But the fact that we were able to win, theoretically, if he just didn't get lucky. And did he just cleanse it 4 times in a row? I looked away. Wait, did he cleanse it 4 times? He cleansed it 4 times in a row. All right. So, again, for those watching, it's fire into water. We have the disadvantage, and he's cleansed it 4 times. I personally think the version that we made here is good. Right? I think this Typhlosion Incineroar deck is actually good, but I don't really have enough time to give it more tries right now with this version 3. The other versions obviously wasn't good. It was way too much going on. But this version here that we cooked up with just a 2-2 lineup, keep it simple with the May and 1 flame patch, seems good. Fortunately, we just don't have time to do that. We have to hop into the next deck. And I'll have to revisit this probably on like Wednesday after. Yeah, him cleansing 4 times is rough. Yeah, I've played Temporal. I've played the Temporal Leaves Celebi. We have a deck on it as well. Alright, I gotta find a deck to get rid of here. Most of these decks are very good, and I don't want to get rid of them because I want to save it for the actual ranked mode. Maybe I can get rid of Xerneas. It's a fun deck, I like it, but I can't keep every deck. Alright, new deck creation time. We'll probably come back to the Typhlosion. I'll write it down. I'm happy with how I made the Typhlosion thing, the burn. It's an old deck, but I think now it got a little bit better. Alright, so we are going to be playing Corviknight because someone in chat said he's seen no one play it. Let's see. This needs Probo Pass. Nose Pass. I'll do the one that has 1 attack, and I can ramp it up. Not the 3 retreat. This is a stage 2, so we need rare candies. So we want to start with Probo Pass 100%, so we need double Probo Pass. I want the May, but I also want double Steel Apron. What can I kick out for 2 Steel Aprons, unless we think 1 Steel Apron is good? So Corviknight, he's able to attack for 3 energy, 100 damage, but he has to discard 2 of his light or metal energy, and he'll be able to take minus 50 damage. Putting a Steel Apron on means he'll be taking 60 damage less, and as long as he survives, he's able to keep swinging in, and that's good. Steel Apron is good because I can either make my Probopass survive more and keep doing more damage, or I give it to my Corviknight. Ideally, it'd be nice to have double Steel Apron in the deck, one for the Probo, one for the Corviknight. I could go one Nose Pass to put a Steel Apron in, but we technically want to make sure we start with Nose Pass 100%, so I need more Nose Pass copies than not. I could also kick out the Corvi Square guy. I could kick out the stage 1 and we just rely on rare candies. It's interesting to think about what to kick out for another Steel Apron here. The reason why I'm not using Dialga EX is because once Dialga dies, Corviknight only has one shot to make his opportunity count. And once he dies, it's game over. With Probopass, they kill Probopass, I'm done ramping up. Same energy as Dialga. And then I get 2 Corviknights they have to deal with, and those are going to be some tanky guys, not being able to confuse them, sleep them, burn them, etc. And they take minus 60 damage every time the other person attacks. So I think that's going to be a good, strong win. Maybe Sabrina or Osiris. You think you know what game I stream before Pokemon, do you? Take out one rare candy. You think one... No, I guess that makes sense. Should we take out one rare candy? We don't want to swing in too early with Corviknight because he's going to be discarding energy. That could be it. Me, I'm thinking we take out the stage 1 because we're not going to want to, like I said, we're not going to want to evolve into it. But I guess with the stage 1, we can get by with one. It's hard, like everything, dude, every stage 2 deck always runs double rare candy. But I can do it. Genshin Impact? I've never heard of that game in my life. Alright, this is the Corviknight deck. We wanted to get Steel Aprons, double of them in. I'm just wondering if the one rare candy will be good enough to make this count. Because I kind of want to keep the Sabrina, Cyrus, and May, and Copycat. We need all of those trainers desperately. We'll try it out. We'll take a screenshot. This is most likely going to be the last deck we end up playing today. So unfortunately, any other deck idea we have, we'll have to try on another day. And I think our next scheduled Pokemon Pocket stream is going to be Wednesday. Wednesday is going to be our next Pokemon Pocket stream. So this will be the last deck that we play. We'll play for about 50 minutes or so. It is Sunday. Sunday is usually my day off, but I wanted to get a couple of videos recorded. And at the moment, we only have one deck recorded. It is the Banette Ariados. We had a lot of fun with that. True, Wayne. All right, we're going first, and I'm trying to think if that is what we want or not. I don't think it is. We want second, and we want Nose Pass in the front. So we have Rookie D in the active zone with no X speeds, unfortunately. Funny enough, we do not have room in the deck to actually toss in an X speed. We don't want to start with this Pokemon. We want to start with the... So it's going to take us a long time to actually build up. We're playing this deck because someone in the chat said they've seen no one play this deck. Their words, they said they have not seen anyone play Corviknight, and I might find out why. But with the newest edition of Probopass being able to ramp up, we might actually be able to make Corviknight work. And to do so, we need to start with Nose Pass, and we need second energy advantage. Yes, going second is going to be beneficial. Hopefully we're able to try and pull something out here. We could just let this one guy in the front die, build up a Nose Pass on the side. Taking 50. If he evolves, he'll be able to kill. I could evolve, but that's a slow build, so Nose Pass, Nose Pass. No nose pass. Not a single nose pass. I'm just gonna go ahead and flap and hit the front. Because what if he doesn't find an evolution to Gibble and he just swings in for 20 again? I can surprise him, hit him for 40, kill him on the Corvi Squire, and we're good to go. He's got Gabite. Thankfully, we still live. I'm gonna take a big risk right now. Never mind, we still take 30 damage. I'm gonna evolve the back. We might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie, we might be cooked. You don't have the evolution on Gabite. I could have evolved the front into a Corviknight. There goes our nose pass. Where were you when I needed you, nose pass? Alright, so he's getting desperate. He's trying to find at least an evolution to Banette or at least the Garchomp EX. He's going from 4 to 2. If he continues to brick, Corviknight could technically come back, but it's going to be slow builds. Oh, we're slow building like crazy right now. We're slow building like crazy. Because now I attack with Iron Wings, but I have to lose 2 energy. Whew, I think realistically speaking, I'm just going to go and swap over to the nose pass and start ramping up this way. Gibble's coming in, but now he has to have a rare candy and a Garchomp. We actually won our first game with Corviknight against all odds because they were just bricking. I think he still had the upper hand. We're losing 2 energy per turn. I would have had to wait 2 more turns to attack. I'll take it though. Game 1. Corviknight 1-0. Let's go. We're 1-0, boys. You might be watching and witnessing Corviknight making a comeback. Now, after the first game, what do you think? It's hard to say we want X speed. Do we want X speed in the deck? I don't even know what to kick out for X speed. I don't know how we won that, but let's keep moving. Wish we could build more than 15 decks. They upped it. I think 20. Wait, is it 15 decks? No, 25 is the max, I think, right now. I wish they upped it again. Going from 25 to like 30 or like, it's hard to, every time a new expansion comes out, I have to delete all of the old decks I made to create new decks. If you're constantly making new decks, it sucks. All right, we're going first here. We got nose pass in the front, which is exactly what we want. Going first isn't what we want. However, we might be able to take down a Mega Venusaur. Who knows? All right, let's go rookie. We got double rookie. If he has to take down 3 of us, right? 1 Mega Venusaur we kill, we win. He has to take down double Corviknight. And with Steel Apron, we will not be getting put to bed. So if we can find a Probo Pass. Ah, come on. Making me lose my energy. Brother. Not only did we go first. That sucks, man. Come on. Alright, so let me think. If I put energy on rookie and I go to nose pass, he'll evolve to Ivysaur. I could technically evolve to Probopass. I think we lost. That kind of cost me. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of cost us. It's gonna be very hard to build up double Corviknight without a Probopass building energy, and since we had first energy advantage and we were already down on energy, a repel means we're even further down on energy. Not good. Because even if I top deck Probopass, I still can't attack with it, but he'll be able to attack me first. I'll only be able to ramp up one of my Pokemon one time. Yeah, so at that point, it's not even worth it. I put 2 energy on Nosepass. That puts 2 energy on a back Pokemon. It's no different than me just going 1 energy and then 2 energy and then doing it that way. We tried to make it work. Like, how do I make Nosepass start in the active spot? I would have to kick out one of the... How do I force make Nosepass in here? We got May, we got 2 of 2. I don't want to kick out an extra copy of Corviknight to go just a singular Corviknight. That would suck. Maybe I take out, maybe I take out the stage 1, put in an X speed. I'm gonna take out the stage 1 and put in an X speed because we're not gonna be attacking with Corviknight for a very long time, right? We're never gonna be attacking with them for a very long time, so we don't need a stage 1 to try to evolve. Wait, no, that's stupid. If I do that, I'll never be able to evolve 2 of them because I only have 1 rare candy. Oh, man. Corviknight. This is why people run Dialga, isn't it? Dialga's a basic. It gives more spots in your deck. But I don't like the idea of once Dialga dies, all they have to do is kill a Corviknight and that's it. That sucks, right? That alone sucks. Maybe I can do without a Sabrina or a Cyrus and we just accept. I think no Sabrina. I'm gonna be real. No Sabrina. No Sabrina for an X speed. No Corvi Squire. And we're gonna put a rare candy. This is the official deck. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Cyrus, May, Copycat. No stage 1s. Done. Let's go. Deck list is updated. How's it going, Adam Legends? Maybe that's why people don't run Corviknight? Maybe. The Banette deck? The Banette deck was absolute cinema. Dude, the Smoke and Mirrors deck we made yesterday was a lot of fun, but dude, the Banette deck we made today? Whew. We got back-to-back double deck. Alright, we got Rookie going in the active spot. We are going second, so we're going to have to hope that we can somehow find an X speed to swap over to a Nosepass. If we find Nosepass. If we find Nosepass. So let's see. We got Probopass. I'll steal Apron the front, and then we'll just go ahead and retreat. Or not retreat, Copycat. I don't care about our hand right here. Having a Probopass. Nosepass, Nosepass. X speed, Nosepass, X speed. Ooh. 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 Copycat doing some work. X speed. The addition of the X speed is already paying off right now. You love to see it. You love to see it. If this lands heads, we're doing 30. If not, we're still doing 30. Nice! Now we're doing 30 plus the type weakness, meaning 50. And even if we don't land heads next turn, we still kill the Banette, which is going to force this guy to build a back Pokemon instead. AKA the other Banette. Come on. I was hoping we'd find a you-know-who. I don't want to say it, but I was hoping we'd find a you-know-who Probopass. I'm going to hold on to the Probopass in hand because we do have May in the deck. And if I top deck May or one of the Probopasses, that's 3 in 12 chance. 25% chance right there, technically speaking, that we can find the evolution and start building up this rookie in the back. Him going in with Riolu is an indicator he doesn't have Mega Lopunny yet. Does not have Mega Lopunny in hand. So this will buy us a lot more time. I would have honestly gone into the Hitmontop, because at the very least, you can still attack with Hitmontop. Riolu was definitely a bad play, and Probopass we got anyways. So now we can start ramping up. Metallic Turbo, I'm still holding on to that Nose Pass. Because now we got to find a Corviknight. 3 in 11. Yeah, 3 in 11 because we have May. My Lucario is, or my Probopass is tanky, my friend. You got to hit us 2 more times. You got to hit us 2 more times, and we're building up double trouble here on the back line. Ooh, we got 2 rookies pretty much set up, ready to go. This is working out, man. That X speed did wonders. All right, he's X speeding and he's copycatting because he's desperately trying to find that Lopunny. He's found the Lopunny, ladies and gentlemen, but it does mean he can't use Will. He has Will, so he could theoretically run double heads, and that'd be embarrassing. Getting double heads would suck, or double, not double heads. I meant double. I meant double tails. I meant I meant double tails, not the heads. That's my bad. I'm going full confidence mode. 30% chance. Yes, let's go. Corviknight's going down. Rare candy. Corvi. Extra energy on Corvi means when we lose 2, we go down to 2, which means I can attack for 100 twice. Iron Wings, 100 damage. We're taking 50 less, technically 60 less because of the Steel Apron, and we don't get hit with the Confusion, so we're guaranteed able to attack if we survive. And I think we do survive, right? Even if he lands double heads. If he lands double heads, he's doing 200. We're taking minus 60. Oh, snap. He has exact lethal if he lands double heads. But he's already rolled double heads, so I highly doubt he's going to roll double heads again. Right? Right? What? You've got to be kidding me, dude. How do you land double heads twice in a row? That's 4 heads, man. That's 4 heads. That's 4 heads. If only that Lucario was gone, then we would have lived at 20 HP and we could have killed. If only the Lucario was dead, we could have lived at 20 and we could have attacked again for another 100. We played everything perfectly, man. This game was going very smooth. And now you want to roll double tail. Okay. Come on, game. You owe me a professor's research into a rare candy top deck. Bruh. Bruh. Game, you owe me a Professors into a rare candy. I didn't find a single Professors this game. You owe me. He rolled 4 heads in a row. He needs to roll 4 more tails in a row. So 2 more. And I need a rare candy and we kill this guy. It's only fair game. Come on. I don't make the rules. Come on. 2 tails. Bruh. How did the Mega Lopunny get 4 heads in a row? How did they just get 4 heads in a row? When you play Megalo, yeah, when I play Mega Lopunny, I'm hitting 6 tails in a row. Minimum. But I think they should add a separate type, like Fairy from Psychic or Ground. I don't think they're going to do that in Pokemon Pocket, though. Back in the day, there used to be Rock. There used to be Rock-type Pokemon. Maybe there still is Rock-type Pokemon on the actual Pokemon games. Not just Pocket. I don't know. There used to be Rock and Fighting way back. I don't know if they still do that. You never got double heads twice in a row? Without Will, too. Yeah, without Will. That's some wild stuff. All right. We're going second. We got Rookie. Against a Magikarp. Okay, they started with someone they didn't want to start with. I'm starting with someone I didn't want to start with. This is perfectly fine. I did get rid of the stage 1 in the deck, so I can't slow build and still attack for 2 energy and kill the Magikarp, which is very unfortunate because we could have cooked this guy. However, we do have a Pokeball. We could find an X-Speed, and I could still swing in and do 30 damage with a Nose Pass if we find an X-Speed. We didn't find it. It's okay. It's okay. So this is a guaranteed Nose Pass. I'm going to put down the Rookie, put down the Nose Pass, Steel Apron, a Rookie in the front. Why not? Because I'm going to be retreating off of it regardless. Flap for 20. Boom, we got damage on it. I'll be able to Cyrus it back in the future, and that's their only Magikarp on the field at the moment. And they're going to put energy on it, retreat, go to the Man-Tyke. We'll be good. Yeah, they 100% Man-Tyke the Swanna. Oh, they messed up. They can't even Man-Tyke the Swanna anymore. They're going to have to energy onto the Swanna and let me just kill the Magikarp and then put a new Magikarp down. Them evolving screwed them up. They should have just energy Magikarp, Man-Tyke, put energy onto the unevolved Swanna, and then they could evolve it after. Yeah, now they have to go Swanna and hope that they top decked a Magikarp for when I swing in and kill. That is unfortunate for them. I'm going to swap and be out of the active zone because I'll live a Swanna attack on Nose Pass. And of course, let's rare candy just in case they want a red card. Get it out of the way. Evolve the one that has this. Now all we're looking for is a Probo Pass, and we have a May in the deck. We have a May to get it done. At least we go up +1. That long pause they did, I'm assuming they realized they did mess up, and they don't have energy to give. They don't have anyone to give the energy from Swanna to, especially a Magikarp. I'm assuming they messed up. All right, so they're going in with Man-Tyke here. Let's see. Do they top deck Magikarp, or do they always have it? Maybe they top decked it. Who knows? They didn't seem very confident with the amount of time they were waiting. All right, so they retreat, Swanna, give the energy to Magikarp, and then they won't be able to attack again, which is good. Ooh. Well played, well played. Corviknight. I'm hoping we land heads here just so we can get another +1. Let's go! Nose pass! The rising lunge. Woo, baby. Not bad, not bad. I think Swan is coming in. We'll survive a Swanna attack. And that's all we need, because Corviknight and a Sabrina will seal the deal against a Swanna, Manaphy, or a Duck. Wait, I removed Sabrina in the deck. I forgot I kicked out Sabrina because we needed to fit everything in. The double Steel Apron, the rare candies, stage 2, the X speed. We don't have a Sabrina. Oh no. It's not the end of the world. I can still attack, get damage on the Swanna, and then we can build or Cyrus in the future. Yeah, this is not the end of the world. We got Cyrus. You gotta at least have a Cyrus or a Sabrina in your deck. Preferably, I like both. The bread and butter of each. Alright, Metallic Turbo. If he puts energy on Swanna before retreating and then uses Arida, we might be cooked. But if he just puts energy on Gyarados... Ooh, wait, where does he put the energy? Hold on. Hold on. There's no reason to put on... there we go. I was going to say, there's no reason to put on Gyarados, so he's probably going to put it on the Swanna. But he put it on the healthy one. Man. We'll take it, baby. And I'm so glad we drew the Cyrus before he started getting rid of cards. That also feels nice. So Corviknight's going in. He would have been doing 80 damage per turn anyways. We might have been able to take down a... Oh no, he got rid of our other rare candy, so it would have been impossible. We'll take it. Corviknight. Reason on through. This deck is kind of working. Yes, there's a lot of moving parts in the deck. We had to kick out quite a bit to make it work. We have no Sabrina, which I kind of wanted to have Sabrina in, but so far it's doing some work. Could maybe remove one Steel Apron for a Sabrina. Yeah, that is true. My idea was I want double Steel Apron, either for the Probo Pass, one for the Probo, one for the Corvi, or for double Corviknight. But maybe double Steel Apron isn't super mandatory. Yeah, YouTube, you can rewind the stream on YouTube. That's the beautiful thing. So if you wanted to go back and look at some of the decks we played earlier today, you can just rewind the entire stream. It's crazy. And then you have to click a button to come back to the live. It'll show you on the screen somehow to click to return back to the live. YouTube is great because of that. All right, we're going second. And we have Nose Pass. Ooh. Nose Pass against a Banette, and we have second energy advantage. Not only do we have the type advantage, we also have the energy advantage. And we have a copycat advantage against their... Never mind. If they evolve into a... Oh no, we could be cooked here. I'm gonna Steel Apron the Nose Pass because I wanna copycat this. If they somehow... I mean, they can't evolve. Wait, they do have the evolution advantage. But if they evolve into Aerodactyl, I can't evolve into my Probo Pass, which we just drew. So let's hope they don't. Let's hope they don't. I'm gonna have to like either retreat or put another Nose Pass. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna put another Nose Pass down. Usually I don't like filling my bench with all of my Pokemon. And the main reason why is because... Ooh, nice. The main reason why is because I have a May in the deck. I might want a May, but because we already copycat, we're off to a very good start, right? Copycat, we have a Professor's Research here. This way, I can still evolve the back into a Probo Pass if they did get the Aerodactyl this turn, worst case scenario. Just so we're not, like, down. A copycat from 4 to 2. They are getting desperate for this Aerodactyl. Please. It's a stage 1, so no rare candies needed. Let's go. We'll take it. We'll take it. They put energy, lost the energy, and they don't realize that we get to one-shot with Probo Pass. I'm pretty sure once we evolve, they'll know that that's going to be a concede, and that's GG for them. We've got Corviknight in. which means that all we need to do is find one rare candy with another professor's research. We're off to a very good start. 2 rare candies in the deck, no stage 1s. And they don't even have any energy to attack yet on Mega Lopunny. Going second with this deck, extremely good. Very good, and especially if you can start with Nose Pass. We do have an X speed in the deck just in case we don't start with it, but we're not going to need the X speed this game. And they're not going to need their X speed this game either, it seems. Alright, that's both of us. We got the Cyrus to bring this guy back whenever we need to. We'll get him directly into exact lethal range. We got second Probo Pass. We got rare candy ready to go on the Corviknight. I think we're set, man. I think we are good to go. 5 energy means I will be able to attack twice. We go from 5 to 3. Then I can just build up another one myself if I want. Nothing they were going to do that game, man. We had a phenomenal start. Corviknight. If I make a deck with this chat, the YouTube title is going to be Corviknight Returns. With Probo Pass. With new Probo Pass. Kind of like a play on words from, I guess, The Dark Knight Returns. Is that a movie, chat? The Dark Knight Returns? Batman? The Dark Knight Returns. Corviknight Returns. That'll be the title. Screw it. We gotta get some more wins, though. We gotta showcase that this deck can be good. That is a movie. I have not watched a movie in quite a while. I feel like movie theaters are kind of dying, in my opinion. All right, we're going first. Not good. We need to find an X speed. I'm gonna steal Apron. We got 2. We'll end turn. I wish we were going second, in my opinion, so I could just hit this guy without him building up a back Pokemon. But if he bricks, because he was going... Aw, I was going to say, if he bricks and doesn't put energy on a bench Pokemon, we have a very strong start. Nah, he's got the Pokemon. He's got it. Magnemite. And another Magnemite. Any dark Pokemon? Going once, going twice. There it is. All right, from a scale of 1 to cooked. From a scale of raw to cooked, how cooked are we? He does 10, he does 20, I'm taking 30. Yeah, how cooked are we? With Steel Apron, I would have survived Gyarados too. Oh yeah. But not even with Steel Apron, I would have been able to attack and take minus 50, which means I'd take minus 60. So Gyarados is doing 80 damage. He'd have to hit us twice. And we get 2 hits on it, and then I still get another Pokemon to swing back after. Alright, I like including losses into the YouTube video for like learning purposes. I don't think we include that video. That was just like an unfair loss. So we'll probably include a different loss into the video. Same, you haven't been watching movies in years? Yeah. Usually if I'm like ever watching a movie, I just watch at home. I don't really go out to a movie theater anymore. Maybe I'm getting old. All right, we're going first. Ooh, we're going first, and I don't like the way that this is right now. I'm gonna steal Apron. I'm starting to regret putting 2 steel. I think If I had to say what the flex card is in the deck, it might be having double Steel Apron. Having 2 copies of Steel Apron might be the downside here. They've got Hitmonchan, which I know they want to go in with Hitmonchan first. 50 damage per turn would be absolutely lethal, but they got to hit with Gible first before they swap. Do we find any Pokemon here from Professor's research? Let's see. 1 and done. Ooh, Pokeball. Wait a minute. If this is who I think it is, and it is who I think it is, then Nose Pass goes in, and I'm ending turn. I'm not going to go Corviknight. I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going it. I want him to swap. Ah, snap. Never mind. We're cooked. There's a chance we can win if we top deck a Pokeball. We have 20% chance. We have a 20% chance of finding a Pokeball or a Pokemon. Steel Apron. All right, I'm gonna be honest. It's not the end of the world. Yes, we don't have any energy, any Pokemon I can transfer this energy to. Actually, no. Wait, no. As long as he doesn't have Lily, I can put him into 90 HP threshold, and Corviknight can come clean up and win. So if he goes and does the energy, we can still win this. Yeah, we at least get 1 single attack on Corviknight. All right, let's reset. We got a big chance, 33% chance. I mean, it's better to give energy to someone than no one, so I might as well do this. Because then I can evolve and we go again, and I'll be able to ramp up. Man, we had like such good... We had May in the deck, we had a Pokeball, we had double, or we had another rookie. So we had 1, 2, 3 chances of finding... We had a 33% right there. We might be screwed. We finally found the rookie. Like, too little too late though, unfortunately. Too little too late. Because now this guy is above the 100 HP threshold. I'd have to attack him twice with Probo Pass. He's going to attack me for 100 and then linear attack and finish me off, and I'm dead. Yeah, didn't work out. Some of these games are very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Might be, I mean, I guess, absolutely. You think the word cooked is overused, or is it because you're a retired chef? Nah, you're cooked for thinking that. When did the word cooked come out? When did we start going with that terminology? Maybe we're all cooked. Alrighty, we're going first and we got Probo Pass. I can't complain, alright? I'm gonna be honest, I can't complain. First, with Probo. Ooh, 66% chance it's gonna be a rookie. Rookie's going down. Alright, we end turn. I guess I could complain. We're taking 20. I'm going from 130 to 110. And if he has the Dino, which he most confidently does have Dino, then I think I just lose the game. I think this is a clear we lose the game. So I'm going to go ahead and rare candy this. Do this. copycat it, because I think I might have to just build a second Probo Pass at this point. I need a Nose Pass and a Probo Pass. Nose Pass, Steel Apron. Steel Apron does not keep me alive, unfortunately. I'll be taking 120 damage. What are the odds I find another? The odds of finding another Probo Pass can be high. We have May and we have a Professor is already in hand. I think I take the risk. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back line. I'm going to Steel Apron that back line. Because I'm confident that he has the Dino. They always have Dino. They have a Dino, Hydreigon, Rare Candy, and I'm perfectly fine with that. Give me my Probo Pass before you kill me. No, no, no. No, my Professor's is gone. And of course he had the Hydreigon. Of course, right? Man, oh man. I mean, the only thing that we could probably... We're bricking, but they don't have any other Pokemon. So if I don't top deck Probo Pass right now, we can still win by slow building the Corviknight. I'm so mad right now. I'm actually so mad we didn't find it. Like, you have no idea how mad I am looking at that. It's okay. We can still win by slow building. Yes, he gets to attack and kill my kill with Hydreigon here, but you can't one-shot the Corviknight, and I'll be able to one-shot him. And if he doesn't find any other Pokemon for just 2 more turns, we're good to go. And I think he's bricking right now. I think he's bricking. Double potion. Which means he's gonna have to go down. Like, I'm so happy of him having just 1 card in hand. Makes me feel comfortable right now. If he wants to attack, he goes down to 100. I've never seen a Hydreigon deck, by the way, that's running Poke Center Lady and Double Potion. Let me find out this guy is running literally 18 Trainer Hydreigon or 17 Trainer Hydreigon. And he has no Mega Absol or anything. Let me find out that's what this guy is doing. And he's about to hit me with like a Team Rocket Grunt or some crazy thing. Come on, punish this guy. No Pokemon, no Pokemon. Brother, that's fine. Wait, no, that's fine actually. Did he just make a mistake? Wait, did he just make a mistake by not attacking? I mean, I'm gonna attack. Why not? He's used up both potions already and a Poke Center Lady. He needs to find another... whatchamacallit? Penny to use a supporter. You can't use, I guess, any. He conceded. No shot. That's the second time someone's conceded without waiting because they don't realize I need to wait for me to build up my next attack. I don't get to attack. No one goes up against Corviknight because no one's playing Corviknight. Everyone's forgetting I'm discarding 2 energy. I still have to wait 1 turn to build and then another turn to build. That could have gave him ample time to find another Dino or Hydreigon. People are just not reading this card's effect because no one is playing this deck. I'm going to take that as a win. Easy. Am I playing with viewers? No, we usually just do random matches. And then ranked mode and stuff like that. People don't read the cards. That's the second time we got a win today because they conceded after we attacked the Corviknight. I don't know. We'll take some easy wins. A win is a win. If we're all cooked, you'd like to be medium rare? A win is indeed a win. Thank you, chat, for all the love on that Smoke and Mirrors deck. I don't know if anyone in chat ended up watching it, the video that we uploaded yesterday with Magmortar and Magnezone. A lot of people seem to like it, though. A lot of people seem to like that. It's honestly one of my favorite decks. Hopefully it'll do well in ranked mode when it comes out. Alright, we're going second here. Ooh, against oh no. If he has 0 aura, he's able to attack and kill the bird. That is going to be one electrocuted bird very quickly. Don't be a 0 aura. Do not be a 0 aura. Be like an Eevee or something, right? Come on, go Eevee. Oh. Please no. Magnemite, okay. Okay, we can handle Magnemite. Double Magnemite, okay. Wait, no, that's worse. That's bad. He can ramp up and still build up energy to the front line. Yeah, we might be dead. Unless we top deck a Professor's Research or a Copycat. Yeah, no, we might be dead. I'm going to go ahead and put energy on the back. I'm going to steal Ape from the back, and we're going to end turn. Very quick turn for us. Don't need to think, don't need to move, because I feel like he's going to evolve, then Elemental Switch and kill. But maybe we get lucky and he doesn't have Elemental Switch in hand. He has a basic Pokemon, right? Because he just Pokeballed right now. So his last card in hand is a basic Pokemon. His last card is a basic Pokemon, it seems. So no Elemental Switch, thankfully. And no Magnezone on the back, thankfully. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Got the Corviknight. I really want to just evolve the front to tank so many hits and drag out the game. But I'm going to evolve the back because I don't know when I'll find another rare candy. And I'm building energy on this back one anyway, so yeah, we'll have to do it like this. I wanted to build the front just so I can tank 3 hits before I eventually die. Giving up a +1 this early without us having the other Pokemon built. Probopass especially, not good. Like, Corviknight's very good if you can just build up his energy and then start swinging in. Alright, Corviknight comes in, cleans up. We still have 1 energy to retreat if we ever wanted to go Probopass on, or Nose Pass on the back in the future. So that's something to think about. Iron Wings. Oricorio's out of here. We're taking -60, so if they do somehow swing in with Magneton, we'll take just 20. Thinking we're gonna die here. This is another Nose Pass. He's doing 110. I can't negate all of that damage, unfortunately. I'll have to go Nose Pass. And then put energy on the back Nose Pass. And then if we top deck a Probopass, I can build up Corviknight. But even then, I think we still lose. Because how do I get off of the Probopass with 4 retreat cost? And he'll be able to 2-shot me. Yeah, I think we'd lose Oh, we have an X-Speed still. So I could still X-Speed and then put 1 energy onto my Probopass. I'm trying to think about how we win this. Mathematically, I think this is a GG. We go next. Professor's Research. Some rough games, not gonna lie. We're having some issues going first with nose pass. I wonder what could help. Is it the X speed or is it just finding the nose pass? You tried that deck, couldn't win with it, but good deck. We played yesterday that Smoke and Mirrors. I think the Smoke and Mirrors is the longest video I've uploaded on the YouTube channel. 56 minutes. And that's because we just could not lose a game. We could not lose a match, and I kept going until we lost. I think it is the longest video I've uploaded onto the channel. Yeah, for sure. Alright, we're going first. We got nose pass, which I guess isn't too bad. Preferably it'd be nice going nose pass, energy advantage, but at least we can evolve into a Probo pass. And we have May to hopefully help us out. We got the rookie in the back. Worst case scenario, he's gonna Sabrina me into the rookie, and that's gonna feel really bad. That's gonna feel real bad. Best case scenario, I keep this, and I can May the nose pass. So let's just wait, and I can May next turn, and we can get a nose pass going, or Probo pass going. Because I think the risk of a no super early Sabrina might pay off more in the long run. Nice, okay. We got the Probo pass anyways, looks like we didn't even need it. Part of me wants to just attack and hit this guy. Is that greed? That might be greed. That might be greed. I'm not gonna hit. I'm gonna end turn. I should have made so I could May and try to find the evolution. They got Golem, which means they got Brock. Brock's coming in. There goes Brock. All right. We got the Corviknight anyways, so let's go ahead and evolve this. Second energy is gonna go here. I'm gonna May, because finding another rookie would be good. Sadly, I can't keep the Corviknight. But I'll go rookie. Because then it saves me from him Sabrina-ing us into the Corviknight. Alright. So heal, and I can't Cyrus and get a kill on this Indeedee, sadly. That's why I was thinking maybe I attack first. Just once with the nose pass and do 30. If we land heads. I didn't want to... Oh, never mind. He's got double Indeedee. So the play that I just talked about, thinking about if I wanted to attack before evolving, doesn't even matter. Sabrina negates, or Indeedee negates everything. All right, here comes the second Brock. Oh, no second Brock yet. No second Brock. So if I Metallic Turbo and hit the Corviknight, I think that's the play. Metallic Turbo, hit the Corviknight. Because the Indeedees in the back aren't going to be a problem. They're trying to keep the Golem alive. Right? Takes 30 less damage, and then they heal, and then they probably find their heavy helmet. It's supposed to be the unkillable Golem. But if I do this, I still get a chance to ramp up. I'm just hoping we can kill him with Corviknight, because I don't see him being able to kill us with the Indeedee with rock energy. So we'll have to find out if we can. If we can kill the unkillable, that'd be nice. All right. 6 energy, Metallic Turbo, the rookie. I don't think I needed 6 energy. We go from 6 down to 5. Maybe. He needs 3 hits to kill us, technically speaking. If I can find a Steel Apron, we have 2 in the deck. We've been finding them so much on the other games we've played. This would be embarrassing if the one game that I desperately need Steel Apron, we don't find it. But if we can find a Steel Apron, he would have to hit us 3 times to kill us. Alright, let's see. Come on, Steel Apron. Nice! Alright, we get 3 hits on the Corviknight. 3 hits meaning I go from 6 down to 4, and then I put bench energy next turn. Go from 4 to 5. Go from 5 to 3. Yeah, so I can start building the back. I don't need to actually build the front right now. We'll attack for 70. Obviously, this means he's going to be healing the 70. And I only do 30 damage total. I don't think we kill a golem with double and DD. Corviknight's not really doing too much damage. Alright, we're taking 60 per turn. We got the second Corviknight ready. $70 damage. We're slowly trying. Oh, he's got the heavy. That's gonna hurt. He finally found the heavy. Let's not even talk about how we're gonna deal with another in the back. This might be a swap from the Corviknight on the front, go to the Corviknight on the back play. Now this is gonna suck. It's X speed, so we can keep that energy. And then I can always put energy onto him for the next attack whenever I need to. Iron Wings. 100. Meaning 50. Meaning technically just 10. Because they're healing for 40. If it wasn't for that heavy helmet, we were actually making progress. Not good progress, obviously, but... Now this guy can two-shot our Corviknight because we don't have the second. They had Lily as well. All that progress gone. This healing game, this healing is absolutely wild. We draw 3. Very good chance we find another Steel Apron without needing to throw down a Nose Pass. Did not find the Steel Apron. I think that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. I could have just retreated, in fact. Yeah. We're not beating the Golem. This deck doesn't beat a Golem who has the double healing, unfortunately. The unkillable Golem. What's funny is the unkillable Golem and the unkillable Venusaur. Venusaur just stomps on Golem every day, right? If it wasn't for the double Indeedee, and if I was able to actually kill one of the Indeedees before they retreated from the active spot, then we could have killed. I haven't played that Golem deck yet, in my opinion. We've been trying out like new decks and whatnot. So many turns have passed and we've only dealt 10 damage due to the crazy healing. All right, we're going second. Let's see if we can get a last game win here. See if we can get a last game win. Second energy is good. We'll be able to swing in, and him being weak to fighting is also good for us. I'm hoping he does not have a Leaf or an Ilima. I know sometimes they like to run Ilima with the Arceus in the front. Take damage, retreat him, perfectly fine. And if he does somehow have, like, say, an Ilima, I'm hoping he doesn't have an Ilima and a Rare Candy and a Zubat, so he doesn't kill my Nose Pass immediately. Because then that's a little unfair, right? He had literally everything perfect. So we're going to take the risk. I'm going to attack with Nose Pass and just hope that he did not have Ilima, Rare Candy, Crobat, and those were his only 3 cards in hand. As long as I see a Professor's Research being played right now, I'll be happy. We'll do a sigh of relief. Alright, he's got 1 Pokemon in hand. So let's see, is his other 3 cards the exact Ilima, Rare Candy, Zubat, or Crobat? The long pause, I'm thinking that no, it's not the 3 top cards that he needs. Which means we are good to swing in again and evolve with Probopass as long as one of the cards is not a red card. Nice. All right. Well played. Well played. We're good. We can Cyrus this guy back whenever he does retreat. Probopass, Energy, Metallic Turbo. We are ready to go. Time to start ramping. Sadly, I can't retreat off the Probopass and Rare Candy and X Speed out because I need 4 retreat cost. No shot. Okay, I was going to say, no shot he's going to actually Sabrina. Sabrina means no leaf, and I was hoping he didn't have that evolution. We'll take it, I guess, right? Nose Pass. Once you get that early ramp on Nose Pass and you're able to actually evolve and start ramping up the back, the rest is history, I'd say. Only problem with Probopass, it needs 2 more deck slots? Yeah. Why do they do Corviknight so dirty? I don't know, man. We'll talk about the deck list. We're going to include some of the losses into the video as well. I'll upload this as a video. Alright, so this is the Corviknight deck that we ended up playing. The only reason why I even tried to give it a shot was because someone joined our YouTube live and said, hey, can you try to play Corviknight? I've literally never seen anyone play Corviknight. And there's probably a good reason why, because Corviknight needs 3 energy. First of all, it's a stage 2. It needs 3 energy to attack. That's doing 100 damage. And it's removing 2 metal energy every time you attack. So you need to ramp this guy up consistently. Now, there is Dialga in the game that's already been in the game, because Corviknight has came out on the Mega Rising expansion, last expansion. So you could have used Dialga with it. The problem is with Dialga, if you die on Dialga, which, you know, most of the time you are going to die on your active Pokemon some way or another, then all they have to do is take out 1 more Corviknight and they win the game. It's 2 Pokemon kills, and that's it. I think maybe Probopass can be a teensy bit better with a little small caveat of having extra cards in your deck. Dialga is a basic Pokemon, so you could technically clean up 2 more extra slots here, throw in a Sabrina and other Pokemon that you might want. The problem with running, the con of running Probopass is we have to have more card slots being taken up because we need that basic and that stage 1. And you also have to make sure you can find that stage 1 to start ramping in the first place. We do have May to help find the Pokemon. We have X Speed in case we start with Rookie and not starting with the Nose Pass. And we have a Copycat, and that's pretty much it. It's 2-2, double Corviknight, Rookie, 2 rare candies because we're not going to be attacking with Corviknight for a long time until we can actually get at least 5 energy to start with it. So we can attack with 5 energy, go down from 5 to 3. And then I put bench energy, go from 4 to 2. Put another bench energy, lets you attack 3 times in a row if you're able to survive 3 times in a row. We do have Steel Apron, so we're not going to be affected by burn, sleep, confusion from the Mega Lopunnies, and it's 10 less damage we're taking. The cool thing about Corviknight is when you attack, you take 50 less damage. So technically with the Steel Apron, you're taking 60 less damage. You got a little bit of survivability because of that, so good synergy with the Steel Apron there. And you can also throw it on the Probo Pass to let him be tankier and just keep on ramping up over and over and over before they finally get into your Corviknight. So no stage 1 on the deck, given the nature of Corviknight needs a lot of energy before you even want to swing in with him in the first place. So no stage 1 seems good. And then we have Professor's Research, of course, and a singular Cyrus, and that's it. If I had to get rid of any card, I'd say probably 1 Steel Apron for Sabrina, because Sabrina Cyrus is always a good bread and butter. It's always a good go-to. You know, it's like peanut butter and jelly. You never want to replace it. Very good together. And I think there was one game where I desperately wanted a Sabrina, but I think we ended up winning that game anyways, thankfully. But yeah, flex card, Steel Apron. You can take one out. Put a stage 1 if you want back in. Put a Sabrina if you want a Sabrina. Let me know what you guys think about this deck list. If you guys think you still want to run like a Dialga variant with Corviknight and say, okay, it's fine if I start with Dialga, where they kill Dialga or Dialga, and I'll just switch over to the Corviknight, and if they kill that, GG, it's game. Or do you want to make them work for it, making them take down a Probo Pass, and then a Corviknight, and then another Corviknight, being able to do that? I feel like that could be a better win condition, but might be a bit of a slower build at the beginning, trying to find that stage 1 Probo Pass. But again, let me know your thoughts. I don't think this deck is the greatest deck out there. Definitely not a like ranked kind of game deck, but if you're looking for a new deck to play and want to give something a shot, and Corviknight was your favorite Pokemon from the last expansion because of the artwork, then give this deck a shot. Let me know how it does if you do end up playing it. And if you have any other future deck suggestions, then leave them down below in the comments section. Gotta give the disclaimer, not the best deck, obviously, but hey, some people like Corviknight and maybe want to try a deck out with it. There you go, you know, there you go. We had a lot of back and forths. I'd say it's like a 50-50% chance whether you win or not. You really do want to go second energy. Some games we did have such some unvery fortunate luck with Mega Lopunny landing 4 heads in a row. When is the next season coming out? So I think the next season is going to come out on Friday. Today on the 9th. Today's the 4th, which means 5 more days from now, ranked mode will drop. So I think our next couple of streams. So tomorrow is Monday, and then Tuesday. I'm going to be off Monday, Tuesday. I'm not going to be playing some Pokemon Pocket. We do have videos that are going to go live for Monday and Tuesday. We have the Banette Ariados deck that we played today. That was very good. I'm actually very happy about this deck. This was a lot of fun. I had a blast playing it today. It was funny, hilarious, a good troll deck that can still consistently keep up with the meta. It's good. I like it. So we're going to be uploading this tomorrow, Monday. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to be uploading the Corviknight deck that we ended up playing just now. Again, it didn't do the absolute best amazing. We had a lot of back and forths, but it does get to show off the Corviknight in some nature. And we'll show off the losses that we had as well. So, yeah. This will be Tuesday deck. Wednesday, we don't have a deck scheduled for Wednesday, so I will be back and I'll be streaming on Wednesday. And we'll be playing some new decks, and hopefully we'll find some new decks to actually play. I could retry this deck. This is how we constructed it, and I think this can actually be good now. This is the version 3 of it. I think this will be good. So we could try a burn everything with Typhlosion and Incineroar. Try that as the first deck on Monday or on Wednesday. But other than that, I'm not sure what else to try. 5, 6, 7. No, I haven't tried the official Pokemon TCG before. I have not. If you wouldn't lose 2 mana each, I think this would be a decent, maybe even... I think this deck would be decent if they nerfed Corviknight, but it makes it lose 1 energy instead. Yeah, losing the 2 energy, you can't run it without Probopass or without a Dialga, or Dialga. Those are like your only 2 options. You've got to run one or the other. But yeah, we'll be uploading the deck Tuesday, Monday for the Banette. We'll be back streaming Wednesday, same time, 7 a.m. EST, and we'll be playing, I guess, a burn deck to start off with. We do have another deck written down. It is the Greninja deck. It's a Greninja Clydesdale deck someone wanted me to try. And there's still someone that said Probopass Gimmighoul Goldengo, but I think that's more of like a meme deck, if anything. I don't think we actually play that deck. So we got at least 2 decks to play. And I have a ranked deck to try out that I haven't played before. So Friday we'll be playing Jolteon EX, Zeraora EX, Mew EX, and we'll be trying out this deck. Since that, someone recommended and said it sounds good. And to me, on paper, it sounds good. I think I need Double Cyrus in that deck. I'm just writing down notes. Not sure what I want in that deck, but I'm going to write down Double Cyrus as well. Alright. Sounds good. Chat, thank you guys for hanging out and being here. Much love. Thank you all for the love today. Apple Crumble for the new membership today as well. We do have a video dropping later on in about an hour, I think, in an hour and a half. Scheduled to go live. It is the Drifblim deck that we ended up playing. Drifblim is from an older set, but I think now Drifblim is finally playable because of the new Mismagius. So this will go live in about an hour and maybe 2 hours from now, I think. I'm not sure. I think it's 2 hours or something. It's 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Yeah, 2 hours. This will go live in 2 hours and 10 minutes. 1 p.m. EST. So be on the lookout for that if you guys need another video to watch. But other than that, I will catch you guys again in 2 days from now. 3 days from now, Wednesday. And we'll play some more decks. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the likes. I'll catch you guys next time.